Vibrant Ferret. Hey man, welcome. We streaming early today because I have business to attend to later, and this video game has eaten my brain, and I can't stop playing it, and I think I need to share that with the world. I'm receiving Binging with Babish broadcast. Sorry, this is very important. This Loop Hero is amazing. It's destroyed my brain, like, fully. I cannot stop playing it. And I just don't, I need to broadcast. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Henry, that I've seen this Binging with Babish video before you sent it to me. But this is just the sheer raw power that you need to... Wait, what mic is this picking up? Give me a second. Is my audio quality different? Let's go. Okay, this is gonna be bad. Okay, that's fine. Cool, yeah, because I'm using different headphones today, and they're headphones with... they're headphones with built-in mic, and I was worried that it was picking that up and that my sultry tones would be affected. And we can't have that. Oh, Streamlabs really likes to just fucking stop in the middle of everything. Oh, video game? We have video game. You guys can't see it, but we got it. Oh, why is my webcam so, where'd your baby thinks people can't change? Henry's been getting really into, I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson recently, which is, like, great, but also, GamerHorse69, friend of the stream and measly moderator, he goes through little phases. He's a little, fickle bitch. And for the longest time that I knew him, okay, this needs to be more audible. For the longest time that I knew him, it was like Jake and Amir. It still is, but, yeah, so we're going to be getting a lot of quotes from that. Tonight we will be discussing Loop Hero. Ooh, I'm very dark. We will also be discussing bone scraps and emotes. As you might see, it's not ready yet. Since last time I checked, I had 4 new, don't say spong. I don't like a comedic spong. We have 4 new emote slots. And on top of that, 2 animated emote slots. So I put in some as placeholders, and hopefully some of them will be made visible while we are streaming today. I need to up the brightness on my face. That's an issue. But that's pretty cool. And also, if you'll check the bone scraps, it's also not here? Okay, so the Measly Meal Challenge has been reborn, but apparently that also will not come into effect this stream, because again, Streamlabs doesn't like me being happy. Gosh, I woke up late today, later than I had intended on doing, and I don't like that. At my, like, day job, a lot of my shifts start at fucking a cool 7 a.m. No, I'm not restarting the stream. You will get the Measly Meal Challenge when you've earned it. I also think I did disable the attack, just because, like, it's not working, and I need to go into the mechanics to get it working again. But, so that'll be revamped. I want to revamp all of my shit eventually, like, go through them and just see if, like, these are the emotes that I want on here, because, like, I like Weasley Benchamp, because that's a bit of, like, history for my stream, and Smirk, that's just a good image. And hopefully the new ones that I've put in as placeholders will be appreciated by people. Loop Hero. Last time that I streamed this game, I had not played it before, and I really enjoyed what I played on stream, playing only as the warrior class. But as you might be able to see since last stream, I think my played hours for this game are 17.7. I think 3 of those being broadcast live about, I think, almost exactly 1 week ago. It might have been Sunday of last week. This game, like, I've never played anything like it, I think. Alright, I've beaten not only the Lich, but the second boss, which is an angel, or whatever the fuck, and now I'm gonna fight God. I have accepted the Lich'S boon. I am a necromancer through and through, so I am drinking the Lich'S brew, which is a lovely, I never expect it to be such a purple color. It's, the blueberry yerba mate. And it's just pretty. Alright, so this, is the music a little bit loud? I might drop that a little bit. I don't want it to be drowning me out. For those of you, not aware, Loop Hero it's a kind of a card game. It's a bit of a roguelike, but, you know, what the fuck does that mean, these days? So you kind of go through on this random little, like, road, this circuit, trying to rebuild the world after a Lich, but then later it turns out, spoilers, God has obliterated everything and stopped things from existing. Let's see, what do we want? Yeah. Fuck Chrono Crystals. I don't, all my homies hate Chrono Crystals. I now know this game a lot better. I've spent a lot more time playing it. I've yet to play on the Chapter 3, which is the hardest one. It's spooky and scary, and you set out of the world. Last fucking night. You know, actually, I might have to save the story until Slimy gets here, because I believe Slimy 1 is going to be hopping on later. Oh, wow. So, fuck, there's not really a great place for me to put my, Yeah, so I finally get some good catchphrases on my stream. Let's see if I can, I'm just gonna move my webcam. I guess up. Oh, I don't need my stats, actually. If people want to see my stat... No, but people care about that shit. There's a lot of really, like, important screen real estate on this stream. Or on this game. That I don't... Hey, cut that out. That I don't want to be left invisible. So I'm gonna move... I'm moving up here, so then you can still see the cards that I have at the bottom. And the stuff that I place in this top left corner, you're just gonna have to miss. The soundtrack for this game is absolutely bumpin'. I really, really like it. The gameplays, you put down these little tiles. These are sand dunes. They lower every creature's HP by 1%. But once I get my sick magic shield, that ain't gonna fucking matter. I like getting a vampire house / village combo out early so I can get those ghoul points. I wish that was, I should really be placing these a lot more strategically than I am. This is bad comp. But it's fine. I like, getting as many skeletons on the board as fucking possible. God. I'm just trying to think what's new with me in this past week. I've had a bunch of fucking absolutely delicious gin and tonics. I finished What We Do in the Shadows Season 3. Absolutely fucking loved the show. Really think they knocked it out of the park. Just, like, some really... Like, I just didn't expect to give a shit about the characters as much as I did in that show. I would really highly recommend it. It's so fucking funny. And just, like, a bunch of just, like, all of the main cast just knock it out of the park. The third season, is a little clunky. A lot of people's, like, motivations and also, character arcs do feel kind of, stagnated completely since what happened, like, 2 episodes prior. But there's also some just, like, unbelievably funny moments. And it's just a really good show. I mean, again, it's all about so the whole world has been deleted. This is just the inky blackness of the void. And you're rebuilding the world through what you remember. And depending on what you actually, like, put down, your gameplay will be affected. And you also get cool magical items from the beasties that you destroy. So putting down mountains gives you, oh my god, gives you big ol' fucking HP up. Putting desert makes everybody, including yourself and your skeletons, but also all the enemies and all the bosses, have lesser HP. So if you want to really break down a lot of that shit. But also, if you put down too many mountains, goblin camps will start appearing. And if you put down too much desert, ziggurats will start appearing. And horrifying sand ghouls will rip your dick off. And, you know, you want to balance all your different items. But then, there's fucking bandits that can just destroy things that you were either wearing or holding. And it can absolutely fuck up your entire run and comp, because, oh, you got a cool helmet that you like? Fuck you, it's gone now. Meadows heal you for 3 HP at the start of each day. And there is a way that you can kind of gamify that, where there's a tile called the Chrono Crystal, which doubles daily effects. And you can only put them on the side of the road, and the things that you would likely have in that space as well, it just usually means that I'm fighting way more enemies, which takes away more of my health, so it's never felt like a very fair trade-off. These are new. These I just got. So I'm gonna start doing this over here. You can get thickets and you can get forests. They give you plus 2% attack speed. However, when you put a storm temple, which is the thing that makes lightning strike in a line, it becomes a burnt forest, I believe, if I've read this correctly. And then, well, I've dropped followers. I've dropped by like 4 since last stream, so it's, my 100th stream is probably going to be a bit sooner than my 100th follower. I was gonna ask about that as well. Like, I want to do another bit stream. Obviously, the Measly Meal stream is coming. I just need to do that when there's no other people in my house, just because it would be, just a real pain in the ass to wrangle filming in my kitchen for extended periods of time. Like, I have to move all my computer setup in there. But that's definitely coming, and I want that to be like a good old fucking bit. But I want to do another 12-hour stream. And again, next time that I have... That's another one that's, like, just easier to do when I have the house to myself, just because there's always just kind of shit going on. Because I still live at my parents' place. You can go... Yeah, here, and I'll put you there. But, like, 24-hour nude drunk mall stream! Yeah, I just IRL it. I go to local, I do, like, one of them IRL gym streams, but I have no clothes on. That's good. That is good. That is a good idea. Gosh, I want to play, I think I'd like to try doing something like a VR horror game for, like, one of the big milestones, possibly for the 100 follower or, like, the 100th stream, give or take. It's gonna be hard for me to actually, actually, that might be... I can maybe check my Twitch analytics. That might help me get that. And then I'll just need to comb through. I'll need to, like, remove probably about, I'm gonna say a generous 5 from that actual number, just because a bunch of times I've had streams that I had to restart at the beginning, and I think that's happened 4 or 5 times total, so that would affect those numbers a little bit. But oh, good books. Yeah, so I'd like to do another really long stream, 24-hour eventually, like legit. That's like absolutely a goal of mine. Oh, I should probably start building. Start doing this. Yeah, but yeah, a VR horror game, perhaps. God, maybe VR Subnautica, because that, like, is legit the scariest thing I can fucking imagine. Just like the big ocean, the big blue, and all those creatures in VR. So that being said, I genuinely don't know. My computer might melt doing that. Okay, damn. Well, it has to be a 12-hour segment in that case. That's how you get them. Yo, I got cheese! Can I get a cheese in the chat for cheese? Can I get a measly thief loaf in chat? If you got it. Again, I do believe that I'm the only person with measly thief loaf. Let's hear it for cheese. This is why y'all need to give me more bits. If you give me 1,000 bits at, I don't know if it's at once or total, you get measly thief loaf. It's just a bad little image of that barely looks like a rat. This might be the end for me. Oh, that's fucked. So, at, like, the... Could be like, yeah, we'll, like, do, we'll do Live Aid again. We'll get Paul McCartney, we'll get John Lennon, we'll get, was John Lennon and Paul McCartney at Live Aid? We'll get all the boys, we'll get Queen, we'll get Rolling Stone, the magazine, not the band. Who gives a shit about that? This track in particular is just the most, like, it feels like from a real bumpin' Flash game, you know? I never want to just, like, bite off all of Wayne Radio TV's, like, stream ideas, but, what did that vampire do? Where'd he go? I didn't know he could do... Hey, no, fucking pause. But there is the... I guess it's the service known as Flashpoint, which has... God, every Flash game that was on the internet, bar ones that were, like, specifically requested by their creators to not be put in there. And, ooh, sweet Jiminy Christmas. I spent most That's another thing that Wayne has done. Like it's like you're making an animated show. You can't just bite off The Simpsons every single time. A cosplay stream would be very fun. And like it would have to be something dumb like that. Like I've got a Ghoul's mask around here somewhere. Also, we have to keep in mind that, like, there's gonna be some, like, next couple months we got some big milestones coming up. Like, we want to get 100 followers stream. Like, I'm gonna get to 100 followers this year. Like, no fucking bones about it. Then February, you got the measly birthday stream. So on the 26th, that's when we're gonna be hitting that bullshit. And then April, we've got not only the 1 year / 2 year, it's the 1 year anniversary of the 1 year anniversary stream, my first stream. And also then you have April 20th. Yo! You're in twitch.tv/ChristoFlop. Hey, everybody click that link. Yeah, no, I moved it. What? I hate you. I hate twitch.tv/Henry Hoffman. My least favorite guy. You can... You can go there. Fuck. Cigarette. Swear to God. I like that better. There's summon quality and there's skeleton level. I've never been, like, 100% on the... Because, like, I don't know if the level determines, like, the type of skeleton that they be. Yeah, no, the art style for this game is rad. I really love... And just, like, the vibe of, like, building the world back and that. Like, it's a very, very well thought out game. I think it was really snug. Also, can we just talk about the Steam Awards for a fucking second? Like, I know they've always been a little bit of a, like, not a joke. Like, they are community supported or community nominated for the most part, I believe. But like Forza Horizon 4, like winning outstanding visual style, like I just don't give a shit because that visual style is just realistic. When like, I don't know, Inscription came out this year, let's resurrect, but I might just retreat. Strong lack of Psychron in the Game Awards, which I also really don't appreciate. I think that should have gotten, I can't remember the categories are. Best game that you suck at, I think was one of them. Except, everybody's good at Psychron because it's a well thought out and well made video juego. Oh, I hate Goblin Camp. Oh, and I didn't take any Oblivion cards, so that's just gonna be here. Yeah, I might, when I get back to the Cozy Camp, I might just fucking retreat on this one. I don't know if I nominated any. I nominated an Inscription for Outstanding Visual Style, or whatever the... yeah. I should have, honestly. What? Oh, for a second I thought it was an orb. I will say, I did, commune with the Lich before this stream. Oh, wow. Oh, the third... I will retreat. I lose cheese. Fuck. Yeah, we might need to rethink all this. I might need to do, a couple more runs. How much is it to get another watchtower? I just need more wood. I might do a couple expeditions on the middle one, because it's like a difficulty that I find incredibly engaging without being like a full-on steel-toed boot to the teeth. And... do I want... I never want to, like, muddy my hand, because also the fewer cards you have, the more likely you are to get the treasuries, which is the way that you get the big ol' fucking, loot boons. So I might pop Oblivion and get rid of... I really like Bloodgrove, a lot. Like, so when you have a grove, you can then put, like, which is like it's a road type item, so it's like one of the cards that you actually put on the loop itself, as opposed to like adjacent for it or wherever off in the periphery. And then next to a grove, you can put a blood grove, which devours enemies that have less than 15 HP left. It just means that battles go by a lot quicker, and it means that you can really set yourself up some really nice little like XP and loot corners if you're strategic about how you place your cards. I also really like Battlefield is the thing. Can I just remove rock? No, actually, that might kill me. Fuck it. Yeah, we'll try this. Ancestral Crypt, it's one that like doesn't cost a card slot, I think. Yeah. They're like these big special ones. It's the final rest plays of Ancient Family Line. Death and Lessons it teaches are honored here. 3% plus 3 max HP for every enemy with a soul killed by the hero. Removes the HP bonus from all armor. That doesn't really matter when I'm playing Necromancer. And also gives the hero 1 fucking resurrection. It gives you the Lich'S Boon. And as we know here at twitch.tv/measlymeatloaf, Lich'S get stitches. Just kidding. Lich'S get bitches. I hate it here. I hate oh, damn, I actually have... I think I've got like a Lich, like a fatty Lich magic card, like here. Although I might be using it as a bookmark. When a really rad teacher... If Huma Dovan's here, we had this math teacher together. When he was leaving, he gave us like these like huge, like really big promotional shiny, what's the actual holographic fucking magic cards, and they're all like just bangers. They're all really cool. He was just like, he was a rad like not student teacher, he was just like a rad math teacher that we had for a while, and like he just loved Vsauce. He always got the curiosity box, and he was just kind of a chiller. Also, like, the way the UI has also been destroyed and, like, only shows up when you have, like, a need for it, is also pretty fucking fun. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize that the UI was over. It's cute. Okay, early village, good get. When you put the vampire spot, thank you very much, Crystal Flop. Damn, you know what would be really cool? Like a really long Hearthstone stream. I'd love to get back into Hearthstone and like rebuild up a deck, because goddamn, I fucking loved that game back in the day. I never really had yo, welcome, Slimy One and Huma Dovan to the stream. Huma, I was just talking about that math teacher that you and I had who really liked Curiosity Stream, or a Curiosity Box, whatever the fuck. The Vsauce fan. I can't remember his name, but he was a chiller, and I was just showing those, like, fatty, Commander, magic cards. Because you got a bunch of those as well, right? Also, I've just had this one Mind Rot card on my desk for a really long time, because it's just a guy whose fucking brain is exploding with mushrooms, and I think that's pretty funny. So when you put the vampire mansion, or whatever the fuck it is, next to a village, it becomes a ransacked village for 3 turns, because like the first time you put down a vampire card, the vampire's like, we have been hungry for so long, but in the lore of the game, the vampires used to, like, take really good care of the people that lived in their lands in exchange for, like, livestock and blood. So then after those 3 rounds of it being a ransacked village, it becomes the Count's Lands, which is just a good set of words. And it just becomes, like, a better village. Like, the healing bonus is the same age, but it gives really good quests, because, like, the people in the village have, like, a lot of money, because the, vampires have been taking really good care of them. I really need to remember... I always fucking just let my, items just fucking pile up, and forget that I need to, more bonuses is better, and defense way up. Oh yeah, when you're in a battle adjacent to the campfire, after you get a certain upgrade, you get crossbowman, and I think that's pretty cute. Vampire Town. So yeah, this is now a ransack village, and it spawns ghouls! Or, I think they're called ghouls, yeah. They're at least ghouls. Oh yeah, so a little while ago, friends of the stream and Measly moderators, GamerHorse69 and M3'd, also, you might know them as the team behind Game of the Year nominated game, Cycron, buy it on Steam. We went sledding. I hit a fucking fence really hard with my face. It was a great time. I accidentally used M3 as a weapon to break a child's sled. To be fair, M3 went off in a direction that I was not expecting him to go, and the child also went at a dangerous time. That still not a good moment for me. But we were jokingly talking about a version of Adam Sandler's Click where when he uses the remote in the movie, it then cuts to other Adam Sandler movies. And Alexander fucking Quinn, the madman, actually did it. And last night we watched part 1 of Adam Sandler's, as I've been calling it, Peter Jackson's Adam Sandler's Click, which is going to be a roughly 10-hour epic, where there's at the beginning of Adam Sandler's Click, he's talking to his wife, and his wife's like, "Oh yeah, what's our song? What's our song that played at our wedding?" And he's like, and then he rewinds to go look at his wedding and remember what the song was, and M3'd, also known as Alex, cut it so it started playing Adam Sandler's The Wedding Singer, and it took us, actually, maybe 7 minutes of watching that film to realize, wait a fucking minute, this is definitely a different movie, even though we knew what the concept of the bit was. It was so masterfully edited that it took someone in-universe calling Adam Sandler, "Hey, you're the wedding singer, right?" And and it was just, and then at the end of The Wedding Singer, actually, an hour and a half later, it just hard cuts back to Click, and I've just never been more engrossed and amazed. It just some of the funniest shit that I've ever seen. We gave the kid a new sled, that will be said. We supplied this child with a new sled, and he didn't seem too broken up about it. Also, the sled that he was sledding on was kind of a piece of shit that looked like it was gonna break that day anyways. I still feel awful for causing this to happen indirectly. First two skeletons to summon in a day will be good. I think this is a good time in the... I agonize over the traits that I take every time you level up. I also don't know quite how you get XP. I think you just, you probably just get it from killing baboons. But I agonize over the level up choice every single time. I'm never 100% confident with my choice. It's always just a little bit. You can. I don't know. So I was gonna give Alex a big shove down the hill, so he got an extra big speed boost. I gave him a push a little bit early, and the second that I did that, I'm pushing him down this hill. This kid just shoots out of nowhere. Alex veers off to the left, the kid veers off to the right, and M3 just cracks into the back of his fucking sled. And there's just a bad crunch, and they just kind of slowly roll to a stop. Yeah, it was bad. It was not a good look for me. I'm gonna be real with you. Yeah. And then squonk. Yeah, very bad stuff. Sledding, though, so much fun. Henry gave me a big ol' push from behind, and I've never moved faster in my life. I usually really don't like moving fast. When I'm in a car that's driving quickly, it, scares the shit out of me. I've never been a big fan of roller coaster. I've never been a big fan of... Gosh, just moving quickly at all. I love the snow a lot. Maybe it's because I was born in February. It's, that's kind of my whole thing. Roller Carster, thank you. So, I'm so sorry to have misspoken. Oh my god, so many. Ooh, that's good. That's, good. And that's also fine. I don't really want that. I love these two guys. Like, again, I don't know if summon quality or skeleton level. I don't know what that really affects. I could look it up, but I haven't. I don't know what, like, gives you, like, the cooler skeletons, but, like, this guy's just got sick blades, and then there's the big one who uses a big hammer. Like, they all just look rad. Oh, that'd be where I crash a car again. I didn't crash the car. Minimal harm. Still some harm. It's just, like, you can go real fast, you're in snow, it's a very controlled, not really, environment. Man, I feel like those ones are bogus. I think that all that does is give you a false sense of sled security and just, like, causes you to slow. I think you just need to get one of those discs and then just coat the bottom of it in Vaseline and then just hurl yourself down a hill. I think you of all people, Logger, would benefit from that type of interaction. Oh no, I've got double Ghoul City. I did not think about where I placed. Fuck. I really did not consider where I placed that other village. That is how I busted my face. Well, no, because I was on one of the long ones, and I sprinted at the hill, and I went down at full speed. And then I did not even think to brake, and I was getting near the chain link fence. I didn't think, oh, I'll bail off this. I was like, oh no, I'll just bounce underneath it. And thankfully, my neck took the brunt of the fall. Oh, to be fair, what? What? Sick. Sorry, that's a new one. Damn, when I was a kid, a friend of mine had a, there's those, like, kind of, like, thick, heavy foam sleds that have, like, 2 handles at the front and 2 handles in the middle. Unbelievably unsafe. A friend of mine had one, and it had, like, kind of Bumblebee Transformer-style wasp imagery on it. And that is the fastest I have ever gone, and the fastest I think any human will ever go. It's unparalleled power that I felt on that wasp-themed sled. Yo, sick! I got the Count's chair! That sounds good. No one make fun of me for my blunders. Yeah? Oh, fuck yeah. Wasp sled. Let's see. I should maybe pause the game. This is not what I was looking for. It's a massive foam carved wasp that is carrying Spider-Man, is all I was able to find. Snow. Yeah, like, those fucking, like, they got, like, the very grippy kind of, God, what's that material? Yeah, God. I'm just a big fan of sled. And also, I've never gone skiing or snowboarding, but, like, just this winter season that I've been spending, like, a lot of my time snowward adjacent, like, it's just been making me really want to try it out. I don't have very good balance, like, I cannot ride a bike, and skateboarding, I want to get better at skating. I like it a lot, it's just that, like, I'm still at that very early, very, very shaky stage. This summer, yo, Gamer Horse, skate stream? That'd be good. Where we just set the camera pointed out my bedroom window, into my backyard, fully doxing, my location in the process. Oh, I love him. Oh, it's a little wooden man. You entered the wrong. So yeah, now I've got a pretty decent setup where I summon a bunch of skeletons at the beginning of the day. That's good. And that's good, and I like it. In case there's anybody, we'll figure it out. I mean, we might just play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, 1+2. I think that just might be my excuse to buy that game. Also, Logger, you've got that, do you have that? Actually, you don't have any games on PC, right? Because I was gonna say, that could be the first introduction to Logger Night to the stream. Oh, also, if there's anybody that's watching this that is not already a supporter of twitch.tv/MeaslyMeatloaf, I would highly suggest hitting that follow button, as it gets us one step closer to the Measly Media 100 follower special. And also, I've got a Discord right there that you can hop on and just fucking hang out, and we can talk about cool, we can talk about funny, we can talk about cute, we can talk about image. Oh, do we have a goblin camp? No, I've not put that many mountains down. I guess I've been diversifying my kind of mountain portfolio. That's better. We're in that fun little middle stage of a Loop Hero run here. We fucking go. No, I'll put it down here. Yeah, we're in that fun little middle stage of a Loop Hero run where I'm just kind of like building up my middling power. Now we've got like a big old mountain. I'm not sure what the 3x3 just gives you like a big ol' fucking health boost, I believe. There we go. That's I'm not gonna use it yet. No, I will. Goblin camps are just the bane of my fucking existence in this game. Because goblins all give each other fucking attack speed up, and then oh wow, look at this guy! So, like, you're, like, meeting people. Also, like, the different classes have, like, kind of the same face, but a different overall vibe. The Necromancer just looks awesome. Like, he's just a cool dude. And, like, you find a lot of different people with different, like, sensibilities for how the world should be, like, rebuilt. Like, apparently these wooden guys are a little bit, reclusive, a little bit quiet, a little bit don't like others, a little bit xenophobic, if you will. I like these guys. I like these funny little wooden... Oh, he's dead. Now some log is trying to attack me and thinks that I deserve it. Me when I go on a Twitch stream. I don't know. I really don't know. What with that one. Let's look at... We got a lot of rings. So if anybody wants some rings, come down to the Necromancer. We can get you. Now, cool, it's each loop. So I've got, like, one thing that's each day and one thing that's each loop, which is, like, a pretty decent balance, I guess. Oh my fucking god. Sorry, I got a lot of things just now. This is the most engaging part of any stream of Loop Hero is, really just, like, crunching the numbers. It's like watching someone play WoW. Man, that's something that I would really like to do for a stream. I would need to have someone playing with me that, like, knows one, but doing one of the more weird, fucking MMOs would be very fun. Like, not, like WoW could be cool, if I'm playing with someone who knows the game really, really well, and then I could just make, like, a fun little gnome. And just kind of, like, hang around in Azeroth. So, if you play World of Warcraft, let me know. But, God, like, I've tried playing that dumb superhero one, but that's just, like, not a good time. And, like, it fully might just be that I'm not built for them, because I just really did not play that type of game, like, growing up. Is Destiny an MMO? Because I feel like it's got a lot of the... Ooh. Yes, please. Max Skeletons is my favorite, what the fuck? Max Skeletons is my favorite goddamn, stat in this game. Not just because it's got my name in it, because just having this, like, massive army of guys on your side is so rad. And once, like, your whole side gets filled up, you then start getting, like, skeleton archers that will just, like, they can't be attacked, I don't think. They're just, like, fucking hanging out, ripping damage into the boys. I don't really like compromising my magic shield even for like a bunch of other stats when using your amulet, which is just like a fun sentence that I don't usually get to say in my day-to-day. But like my skeleton level, I will. Hi, Henry. Hey, what's up? You...
Sorry, I had a lemonade.
Yeah? What flavor?
Too much lemon juice.
Not enough aid?
Yeah.
Welcome to twitch.tv/Henry!
Thank you.
You can see...
Welcome to you too.
You can... Aw, thanks, man. Yo, Henry's here! Max Skeletons is the name of Logonite's Castlevania tribute band. That's good. Henry, if you were to have a Castlevania tribute band, and like, I guess... Usually tribute bands are tributes to, like, you know, a musical genre, but I like the idea of them just being a tribute to the concept. Wait, can it be?
Of
Castlevania. I mean, I guess you could just play the Castlevania different, like, soundtracks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is Henry...
It would be called the Big Blood Guys.
The Big Blood Guys? For me,
Men only.
For me, it would be like Wall Chicken. Do you guys remember that old meme? You guys remember Wall Chicken meme?
I don't.
Nice. That's one for the olds in chat. So this is a game about ghouls. You fools. Probably shouldn't talk to my chat like that. It might be seen as rude. Is Henry audible, chat?
Yes. Or hopefully.
Glad to hear it. You're just manifesting that into your life. Nice. That's a yep from Chris. Henry, what's your favorite Loop Hero moment?
I have been, mostly just having the stream audio on in the background while I clean the bathroom and such.
So you just hear the occasional, like...
Yeah, I haven't really watched much of the actual footage of this game. I like the little, CRT filter.
Oh yeah? Well... Fuck you. No, it's fine. I also really like the like I'm a fan of the CRT video game genre.
And I like the way it looks. The music just seems fun. The
sprite work's phenomenal, and just like they're very minorly animated, but like even just this little like web effect is very fun.
Yeah. I will say I don't really understand what's going on.
So I'll use this time to educate not only you but the world. Yo, Slimy one in chat again. So you're going through around this big old loop, and every time you defeat an enemy, you get cards, either equipable items or tiles you can put down in the world. The different tiles you put down in the world will affect your and other people's stats, and you're basically going through until this bar is full, and then your where the fuck is it? Then your little camp becomes the boss fight location, and you gotta fucking kill them.
So it's like a Sim City crossed with like a turn-based RPG roguelike.
Yeah, it's like it's a deck building, city building roguelite.
That sounds like a lot of stuff to keep track.
It's great. Like I've never been big into like I don't know. There's not a lot of applicable games to this that I can really think of. But I've never been a big fan of things that like share a lot of traits with this game. But like I don't know, I put down different deserts and every creature, including myself, gets lessened HP by 0.5%, which means that enemies will get easier to kill, but I get way less HP. But when I put down a bunch of mountains, my HP gets higher, and also as the Necromancer, I have a very high magic shield thing, so it's about like balancing a lot of stuff like that. All these thickets make my attack speed higher. This ring also ups my attack speed and my regen per second and my skeleton level and my defense. Pretty cool.
Huh.
Yeah, like
and it's like it's a roguelite, meaning like some stuff persists through like between runs. Is that what that means?
It's very limited. Like the only generation is like the area, like the shape of this loop. Like that's the only real different thing. There are three different like kind of like persistent kind of quests that you can go on, kind of. And like the first one is like you go through the loop, all the enemies are pretty easy and only have like certain attributes. And then at the end you fight the Lich, and then there's like another one where at the end you fight an angel, and it's like the loop is harder. Like it just basically gives different enemies different like abilities.
What's up with the little funny green skeletons on that town?
Hmm. I'll have to take a look. This town?
Yeah. What's those guys?
So this is a village, which is a very a specific type of village that spawns when you put down a bunch of different thickets and forests. It's like a wooden village, and these are wooden warriors that don't like me. However, it still has the benefits of a regular village, where when I go over it, it actually it probably doesn't. When you go over a regular village, it heals you, and also gives you a quest, which like puts a little like crown over an enemy's head, and then when you kill it, you get a item when you return to the village. And this is the Count's lands, which is a village that's better because the Count is watching over it. But when you first put the Vampire Mansion next to a village, it becomes a ransacked village, which spawns up to 4 ghouls once per loop. Which is also
you have another Vampire Mansion.
Hmm?
You have another Vampire Mansion item.
I have 2 Vampire Mansions. Thing is, like, later in the loop, you don't want to put down too many things that will put down new enemies, because enemies will get harder in the loop. And when you're going through and you have to fight, like, 4 enemies, 4 enemies, 4 enemies, 4 enemies, you're just gonna die before you can return to the cozy camp. But I'm gonna put down...
so where, do you have, like, an avatar that's going around this little board here?
Yep,
Whoops, I
yep, that's me.
opened the stream on my phone. Where are you?
That's me right here.
Oh, okay.
I'm the little white guy, and these are my 2 skeletons. Each loop, 3 higher quality skeletons join the hero side, and they persist between battles. Your regular skeletons that you will just spawn during your actual fight, they don't necessarily persist between fights. It's a lot of stuff to like keep in mind. But like it's also, you don't have to like do anything in the fights. It's kind of an auto battler in that way. These are wheat fields that you put next to a village to up its fucking healing thing, but this is an overgrown field because it's next to a village. So that's just like a good way to get some like pretty manageable enemies to fight. This is a sand spirit. When you put down too many desert tiles, you get a ziggurat, which spawns a sand spirit, which wants you to become one with the infinite shifting sand. Like, there's a bunch of different, like, kind of, not factions, I guess, but different forces trying to, you know, make their own of the end of the world, which is what this game is about. You know, harpies.
That's like a funny bird person.
Yeah, they spawn when you put mountains in a 3x3, which gives you tons of health, but also spawns harpies now. This is grass that hates me. Oh, this might kill me. That's bad. And hopefully by the time I get back... Also, at any time, you can just retreat, but you will only keep 30% of your resources. But if you retreat when you're, like, on the cozy camp, you will keep 100% of your resources. It's just, like, a very well thought-out game that, like, got a lot going on. You choose a new trait every time you level up. I think killing enemies and completing quests is what gives you fucking HP. I think.
So it's sort of like Monopoly for today's modern teens.
Yeah, it's like kind of like Catan for people who don't like Catan. It's kind of like Risk of Rain 2. In that you fight a scarecrow.
Do you fight a scarecrow in Risk of Rain 2?
Probably not. Although, with that kooky little game, anything can happen.
Sure.
Nowhere to put my wheat fields. Sad. Look at these wooden men. And a vampire. Damn, hopefully all my ransacked villages become regular soon. Oh yeah, what did you think of, the Trial of Adam Sandler Part 1?
Oh, it was really, really something.
I couldn't remember less about The Wedding Singer. I was, like, I went into that event, like, pretty fucking stoned, not gonna lie. But I have never... and, like, again, Henry and I have talked about this before, but when I was a little kid, I'm pretty sure that when I was, like, lying in bed one time, I achieved a state similar to ego death, and sometimes when I try to picture infinity, I go back to that kind of state of... that kind of California state of mind. And thinking about the recursive nature of a film within a film that was Peter Jackson's Adam Sandler's Click, like, it genuinely, like, made me disassociate so hard and enter such a state of, like, self-induced terror that I just had no idea what was going on for a while there.
I really think, like, the, well, first of all, I think it was pretty funny how I think you mentioned this, but the transition from Click to The Wedding Singer was so seamless that it took us like 5 minutes before we like fully were like, is this a different movie now?
It was truly incredible. Like, I was amazed by how, like, because he was like, oh man, I gotta remember my wedding. Or like, also like, for that entire film, like, it keeps showing Adam Sandler, sorry, for Click, it keeps showing Adam Sandler just like guzzling cough syrup, and it really makes it feel like he's like unbelievably high on codeine the entire time.
It's just a fun little side.
And also Click, like, terrible movie. Like, horrible movie.
The edits that the edits that Alex made to Click were quite enjoyable, but it should be stated that The Wedding Singer was just in there in its entirety. I'm pretty sure it was almost completely unedited. Because
Alex just loves the film The Wedding Singer. Like, there's one point in Click when Adam Sandler points his remote at his dog, and that's when he first realizes that the remote changes things in the world, because he hits the volume down button. A normal thing to do at your dog. Like, the dog barks once, and Adam Sandler's like, hey, go hump that duck again! Give me some peace! And then the dog barks one more time, and he suddenly gets so much angrier. And then he hits a button on the remote, and Alex edited it so that the remote says the word kill on it, and the dog explodes in, like, a really bad animation.
Yeah. And there was one edit that really, we won't get into for the privacy of the streamer, but it really killed both of us.
What? Now I'm just confused.
You know the one where I don't want to give away too much, but you know how in Click he's like, oh, I can't have sex with my wife because there's so many children in my house.
Ah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good, Click's a bad movie. Click's not a very good movie, and Adam Sandler sucks. I mean, he might be a fine guy to know, who gives a shit, but... he makes a lot of real racist, unfunny jokes in his movies.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be experience.
But yeah, you folks will hear more, I'm sure, about the trial of Adam, as it transpires further.
Hopefully the part 2 will come out.
Yo, there's an incursion on the world. I'm gonna have to fight a lady made out of glass now. Don't that just beat all? Yeah, but... oh yeah, gargoyles. This movie just makes me happy. Not movie, fuck. This video game. Like, it's such a nice little time sink. I've been finding a lot of games like that recently. Like, I've been trying to get more into the infinite mode for Inscription, a game that, again, I really think everyone should fucking play. Absolutely my game of the year, 2021. Henry, what video games did you play in 2021?
That's a good question.
Let me turn the music down a little bit.
Well, first of all, I'm assuming you don't mind if I just eat for the rest of the stream.
Oh, I don't mind, and I'm sure the viewing audience at home won't either.
They love it.
They love it.
Okay, let's see. Can I look at my... Can I look at my Steam and just sort by date acquired?
No, you can only sort by, like, most recently played.
Oh, okay.
I think.
trying to remember this year. I guess Cycron's got to be up there, of course.
You play that game?
I've played it through once.
I think.
Yeah. And I played it a lot, like a fair amount during development.
Makes sense.
I've never beat the final version of the game. I played the full playthrough I did was like the iteration before release.
I'm pretty sure
I was doing the mixing task.
I think I beat the game on. I think I beat it on stream. Like I think that was the only time that I played Cycron. I don't think I beat it on my downtime. But who fucking knows? This is a cool angel. I think she's called the Glass Lady or whatever the fuck. She is the boss of quest number 2. She's working for God. And I am refusing to go gently into that night. So before I can attack her, I have to destroy these stained glass windows that she summons, and also this angel man. Right? Yeah. When I beat Cycron when you were talking about your Mark Brown trials.
Oh, did you actually beat it on that stream?
I think
you got like.
I maybe beat it on like the. I think I might have streamed Cycron twice. I don't know.
Maybe you.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, Undertale. I played Undertale for the first time this
year. Oh,
like,
fuck yeah! Just great video game. Like.
Yeah.
When are we getting Toby Fox on the stream, man?
Hopefully soon.
Can you work that out? Can you summon him? Do you have that ability yet?
Wait, this isn't even. Mordhau's fun.
Mordhau's great. Mordhau's some of the best melee, in a video game. Like, it's just so fun to just absolutely beat the shit out of somebody with that shit.
Yeah. I think this was also, it might have been 2021 where I got a VR headset. Although it might have been actually
that was 2020.
2020.
Yeah.
And my headset is now somewhat broken, which is too bad.
Did you hear when I was saying that I want to do a VR? I want to try doing VR streaming.
Yeah.
I need to set up a space for it, which would just involve me just like cleaning out my room a lot. And I might set up a secondary Twitch. Actually, I mean, I could just do a test stream. Because I really don't know how well my computer would manage running a VR game and also broadcasting a Twitch stream.
So yeah, I definitely played some VR stuff in the last year. I played Half-Life Alyx, of course. I don't believe I beat it.
That's a game that I really want to beat. It looks it just looks phenomenal. Like Valve continues to just make very good video games. And it's just kind of a shame that they don't do it more often.
I would play more of it, but like I said, my headset is I think what's gonna end up happening is I'll probably like sell it for repair or whatever for like $100 or $200, and see what I can get for it.
Do you think you're gonna what would you go with? Like I genuinely
I'll probably get a Quest 2 at some point.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's gonna be like a soon thing. Like because I also have to buy like because I have glasses, so I also have to buy like lenses for it.
Yeah.
With my prescription, which adds like $100 onto the cost.
I think some point down the line, and like I'm very happy with my OG Quest right now. Like I like it a lot. I think I'd like to get an Index sometime down the line because I have used it, and I don't know if I would buy it at the cost it is right now, but it is a very, very good piece of hardware.
It looks cool.
The controllers feel amazing. You can get like pretty cheap little kind of like pulleys for your ceiling, just for the What is this? What is this? What? Interesting. A Maquis. I don't know what that is. I love sometimes just like shit spawns in this game and I just have no idea what the fuck it is.
Yeah. Although actually, now that I say that, I might be able to I might borrow Alex's Quest 2 and see if I can like retrofit the lenses I already have for the Maya headset for it, because I might be able to just repurpose it.
You also might be able to get like not like aftermarket, but like just like third party ones. Although
yeah, that is what I did for there's like a company that you just like put in your like, you know, prescription information, and then they like, it's like a little lens and like a 3D printed thing, and then it just kind of clips on over top of the lens in the headset. It works well.
Have you ever used an Index?
No, I haven't.
The quality was very, very good. And like I really do like the Quest being wireless, and I think it's like pretty cool. And with virtual desktop, it's pretty seamless.
Yeah. I think my experience with VR was kind of like, you know, like I think it's super cool, and it's like I'm glad I got to be able to try it, but it's like, it's the kind of thing where it's like I kind of feel like I'm like, all right, you know, like that was cool. That's like, I'll come back to this in a couple of years, but like I think I'm like, I've gotten sort of the idea of what it is in its current form. You know? And
even that is such a leap ahead what it was like a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that's the thing, is like the first consumer, like the original Oculus Rift was what, like 2015, 2016?
Which is insane.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, that's the other thing with like, in terms of VR, it's like the longer I wait to get one, the better and cheaper it'll be.
Absolutely,
for the price.
And also just like the release cycle of VR games is really slow. So like there's also like only so many like really noteworthy VR games out there. And like the ones
I played, like I basically got the thing because I wanted to play Boneworks,
which is legit one of the best video gaming experiences I've ever had. Like,
oh yeah, it was great. It was fantastic. I had a great time with Boneworks.
Boneworks has some of the best game feel I think I've literally ever experienced. Because you were just in that video game. Like that's some of the most insane immersion I've ever. And again, for people looking for like a really good like kind of breakdown of what that game's like, Sockpens, also known as Scorpy, phenomenal Twitch streamer, did a really, really fun Boneworks stream where you're just seeing someone who just like, you're just seeing just a really rad first experience of that game. And I think that's if you're not going to play it yourself, and like, because VR is kind of, the point of entry is a little bit fucked, just with, you know.
It's definitely expensive. And the other thing also is like, if I'm going to get like, you know, in the future, if I'm getting like a new VR headset, it's also like, okay, I have like a good graphics card now, but like it's starting to get to the point where like I should probably replace my CPU in the next couple of years. It's like, I just don't really want to. It's just a lot of like, it's a lot of investment, you know. It's a lot of, and I will have to upgrade my PC at some point, but
I think probably next year I'm gonna get a new PC, because I like this one, but you can probably attest to the fact that I have like so many computer problems.
You have like the most fucked computer of anyone I've ever known.
like
you just constantly have, like, it crashes, both programs and the computer itself crashes more than anyone else I've ever, like, more than any other person's computer. And it's really
well, also like it's like I have always like been at the whim of like other people in my life for like a lot of this stuff, because I have a lot of anxiety and terror about doing anything myself. And like this computer is like, I've just copied over my OS like from possibly 6 computers ago, so there is so much just redundant information and like redundant files in my fucking computer. My motherboard is tiny, and my graphics card, which I bought secondhand, was used in like one of those oil immersion like rigs before this one.
It's all greasy.
So it's like, it's greasy, and it almost shorted my motherboard when I first got it. Yeah, no, it's a bad setup.
Yeah. Maybe we could do like a PC building stream where you stream. Wait, what if you just like you start streaming from your PC and then you just like go in there and like pull out the RAM and graphics card and like just pull out like take stuff out of your current CPU in order of like least to most important, and then we'll see when the stream kind of
Like I start with cooling fans.
Yeah.
No, I think this is a good stream idea. Yeah, write this down somewhere.
And then hopefully we'll get some kind of, you know, fun, like, visual artifacts and whatnot. But we'll see.
I'm also hoping to, like, move this year. Like, that's one of my big goals, is to, like, find a place with, a friend of the stream and, Twitch VIP, Josie Farstar. It's always fun referring to my partner using their Twitch username.
Wait, is that who that is?
Did you not know Josie Farstar is Sasha?
No, I never knew who that was.
What?
That was someone that I didn't know. Oh my god.
Yeah, Josie Farstar, for anybody who doesn't know, Josie Farstar is my girlfriend.
That is really retroactively very funny.
You thought they were just a very devoted member of my Twitch community?
I thought it was someone that you were like friends with that I didn't know.
Oh no, we're not friends. Oh, for people confused about what's going on in the game, I defeated the boss of this loop, but you can just kind of keep going around and gathering more resources, so I'm trying desperately to make it to this tile without dying.
This revelation has really rocked my world.
Yeah. I've mentioned that, like, not... Like, I've mentioned it before. Like...
I had no idea.
Like, I'm always caught between, like, referring to people by their Twitch names to, like, not... I don't know, like, you have said your name often on stream, but then, like, sometimes people be like, oh no, I called GamerHorse69 Henry, I don't want him to be mad at me.
Well, yeah, but, like, you know, you're... Like, I've said this to you before, like, if you don't, like... Sometimes I'll, like, threaten you with, like, you know, I say, like, you know, give me bone scraps, and provide us with more bone scraps rewards, or else I'll reveal your last name on stream.
Yeah. Which people know.
And I will do it.
But also, you yourself have revealed my place of work live on air.
Yeah, but to be fair, it was only briefly during a 12-hour stream.
And I don't work there before. I don't work there anymore.
Well, yeah, but during the 12-hour Minecraft stream, I did accidentally dox you, sure.
But also, Josie Farstar was there for the entirety of that Minecraft stream, which is another fun little moment.
Yeah, I thought it was like, I thought they were like your cousin or like a family friend or something.
Man, I have no family friends who would go on stream for that long.
I've just never thought about it that hard. Wow. That does make a lot of sense in hindsight.
Because they're always talking about warrior cats and shit.
Yeah.
Josie Farstar, to be fair, is our, like, in-house warrior cats expert. Just like, Christoflop is our in-house holes expert.
People.
What's that?
I thought you were our in-house holes expert.
Well, depends on what type of hole you're talking about, my guy.
Nice.
Nice shit,
nice.
Man.
That's good. Have you been keeping up with your VOD uploads onto the YouTube?
I've been uploading them, but none of them are public because I need to, like, go through and, like... I would really like to start doing thumbnails, but, like, doing thumbnails for every VOD is such a fucking... Like, I would just need to retroactively go through, like, actually 80 videos. Like, I think I'll do thumbnails for some of the bigger ones.
Yeah. Are we ever gonna see? And you can just choose not to answer this question. Of course.
Sorry, I just don't know what. Whoa. Oh, Slimy and Huma are playing Lego Star Wars.
Okay.
M3 is giving me money to lambast me for not doing thumbnails. Wait, I gotta.
Wait, where's the? Oh,
nice.
Which version?
Which version of? Oh yeah, which Lego Star Wars Slimy? You want to know. Also, huge news for any Slimy One fans out there. Slimy's got a mustache now!
Oh, yeah.
Let's go!
Big
news. Fuck yeah.
I did see that, recently. I won't say how I know, but my sources did bring that information to me.
I'll cheer to the stash. Damn. M3, do you really got to get to 1,000 bits donated? Because then you can use the exclusive Measly Meatloaf bit emote, Measly Thief Loaf. You're always the #1 bits leader, but you still have not donated 1,000 bits. So
how much has Alex spent on bits to the stream?
I genuinely, I don't know, and I'm terrified to know.
Everyone, welcome Game Dev and Resident. Oh, and he's gone.
And he's gone. He was in the call for half a second.
Never mind.
Yo!
Master of the bits.
Fuck. No way. Sorry, I'm not reacting to you. I accidentally didn't do the thing I was trying to do in game, and so now I have to go all the way around this fucking loop again without dying to get all these resources back. I'm fucked. Welcome to this. Oh, he's gone again.
Oh yeah, no, he left pretty instantly.
Henry, you've been smoking that mad evil wizard weed recently? You've been hotboxing your wizard's dungeon, you rube.
Man, I wish.
I have an evil confession to make. I might have communed with the Lich before going live today.
Meaning?
Meaning I smoked weed on the way to the grocery store. From my corncob pipe of all things. You know what always improves the mood of a stream, says M3, donating 5 more bits? You always do them like, how many bits do you have? Because you always do them 4 or 5 at a time.
Yeah.
Donating 4 bits is kind of like tipping 2%.
How much is... I really want to know how much... M3, can you tell us how much you've spent on bits for this stream? Also, I've never, like, donated for this stream, because if I wanted to give you money, I would just give it to you and not, like... donate a percentage to Jeff Bezos. That's very, very fair. But also, you gotta get those numbers up, man. Oh, Henry, did you hear that we have more emote slots? Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. Do we have more emotes for them yet?
I uploaded them, but I didn't realize I had more slots until today, and they have to, like, go through them to see if there's not hate imagery or whatever. Like, a while ago, I was trying to have a... Yo, Henry, how did you get that image? I can't even send that yet.
Really? Oh, it's just, I checked in it, and it, welcome to, the new emote, everyone, Measly One Bog Holiday.
Yeah, I really wish I could remove the Measly One. Once I become a partner, I can set my, prefix to be whatever, but there is a streamer called Measly who's not streamed in 4 years, and had, like, he had fewer followers than I do. How do I can restart the chat, and that might be able to get me.
Flop says, I like to imagine M3 from his chariot throwing pennies at Max.
That's really that is absolutely the energy
just
that Alex
he drives by.
Yeah, Alex's additions to this fucking stream is really combative, which I really like. Like, he's very antagonistic to me directly. All of you guys kind of are. Which I think is good. Well, I mean, Henry, you're just kind of a fervent supporter of the stream and of the dream for this live cream.
I was.
Once upon a time.
I was right up until now.
Yeah, you didn't like that whole bit that I just went off on?
How much does a bit cost?
Please
get bits. You have 0 bits and cannot send a cheer. That's such a funny message.
It's like, look at Assailant.
Yeah.
Henry and I have been playing a lot of, I was supposed to call it Resident Evil, Red Dead Redemption Online recently. Not necessarily a good gaming experience, but, like...
But it is fun.
It's very fun.
It's very funny to, get into a horse attack.
Because, like, it's all the shit with that they, like, set up for GTA Online, but they had to think of, oh, there's no cell phone, so you can't go on the internet, so how do you buy stuff from wherever? So you just open up a catalog, and I guess just order it?
Yeah.
No,
it's the real Rockstar Online experience. Which is weird because, like, Rockstar's, like, main income, I'm pretty sure, is from the online modes of GTA 5 and Red Dead 2, and it's like, they've put so little effort into them compared to the regular games.
Yeah, like, Red Dead Online could be such an amazing experience if they, like, I don't know, like, they'd clearly give a shit because they want to put you, they want you to, like, buy gold so you can become a moonshiner. But there's also, like, there's a tertiary currency that I've literally, like, it's called tokens, and I don't know what it's for or how you get it.
We've never seen one. We probably never will. No one's ever mentioned it. It's just an extra currency.
It's just
which,
blue.
First of all, the fact that there's gold and cash in the game, like, anytime there's more than one currency in a game like that,
Henry's flaccid immediately.
Yeah, I never like it.
Yeah, it's like, fucking. Also, like, then, like. But also just, like, riding around on a horse with your friend Henry, and, like, you guys are next to each other, and then there's, like, a button that shows up on screen that says press spacebar to jump to other horse, and then we would both do it at the same time and just hit noggins midair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, like...
but also, like, GTA Online is, like, also not well done, right?
It's also
like,
bad. Like... And like, it's, to be fair, Red Dead Online, I've seen fewer hackers, but I also guess that there are fewer, like, airplanes that they can infinite fire missiles from to kill your ass.
Yeah, I haven't seen any flying horses. But also, like, yeah, it's like GTA, but, like, the motorcycle things, that's not even hackers, that's, like, straight up, like, part of the game. Is you can just buy, like, the stupidest bullshit.
I will say,
so,
Alex,
yeah, it is better than the GTA Online.
Alex, I am a Beatles fan. I like the band, and I almost like the people. There's been a lot of Beatles discourse in our Discord server recently, because Alex recently discovered that they're a real band, and a good band at that. Because we watched...
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, Alex, what music do you need me to play?
I assumed, I've never seen this redeemed, I assumed that there was some sort of framework set up for it, and not just you having to take a request manually.
I have to take a request manually.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I thought that they could at least submit the song, like, in, like, I imagine redeeming Measly Audio Media would, like, pop up a text box, which is like...
Alex, this isn't gonna get me banned for... What? I'm guessing this is like some Beatles song with like a Weezer track edited into it. Like, it's a bad audio experience. I'm guessing Alex just made this. This is good audio. I'm just gonna turn it down just a little bit. Banned for endorsing Rivers Cuomo, who's worse than John Lemon. Oh, I should maybe turn the actual game audio on, but just turn the music off while this is happening. Welcome back to the #1 stream on Twitch for the sole purpose of Alex giving me weird little audio to play. Sometimes it's just Super Mario 64, but with friend of the stream and Measly moderator Zinderell screaming in the background. That was a good. Remember that one? Remember that classic Measly moment? Oh, that's a good one. Henry, what's your favorite Measly moment?
I mean, the whole Johnson's Crackers stream was one of my personal favorites, but I feel like I have a bit of a bias because I was in that one.
Because you were like half of the bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when you had a good surf and turf session? You played Teenage Dirtbag after? Did I? Or did you just hop onto the end of a surf and turf stream and just request that through Measly? Also, I think Alex is the only person to ever use the Measly Audio Media donate thing. Like, eventually, I would just like to set up fucking I can't remember what the service is called, but it's where you can like donate like $4 and like have a song play, and it's very seamless. Because like you can just input a YouTube link into the dono thing, and I would just make it be like I guess $2 Canadian. Give me a toonie for a tune.
I think one of my favorite Measly moments, the sandwich being delivered to you was a good moment.
That was. Any IRL bits always turn out real good.
Yeah, the whole Pete intro.
I think there's probably like how many people saw that stream? Like, I know Slimy was there for that, and that was, like, before Slimy and I even, like, really knew each other very well. Friends of the stream and VIPs, Big Poppy Arcane, Gone But Not Forgotten, and, Emo Primo. They're not dead. They're just very busy adult people. I know they were there for that. But yeah, I walked out into the bog, and I ran some errands, live on air. And you can see it all on my YouTube. I should make that, like, my pinned video on my YouTube channel. I do want to do another IRL stream at some point. I just need to, like, film it.
The other, once again, I'm a bit biased in this, but when you played the Alex's Desert Adventure game at the end of that Pirates stream.
There's been a lot of great moments in the pirate streams as well. What do we want? Library? Lumberjack? War camp. Outpost. Lumberjacks. Craft fishery. Yeah, sure. We'll put a library fucking here. Oh, that's a good guy. You seen this guy? You seen the librarian?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good guy.
That's a good one.
This pleasant smell of cellular sheets and dried ink. The smell of books, to put it simply. Look at us. I am a scientist. Knowledge is my weapon. You are a traveler. Your weapon is a weapon. And yet, in spite of all the differences, we both pursue the same goal. To study and recover this world. I think that's what this guy would sound like, right? So you're just gonna... You're just gonna give me one bit... Damn, a measly highlight reel would be good. Just kind of like what Stephen George does. If anybody's like a Stephen Plays fan on this stream, where he does his Stephen Plays memorable moments. I'll put another watchtower. You
could do like an actual like year in review retrospective for your actual first year anniversary.
That'd be cute. If like, people could kind of submit moments that they like. If anybody's seen this stream, like it would,
let's look. Well, I guess not you, but I'll look through your. Can we see your clips on your Twitch page? Is that how that works?
Yeah, you can. You just have to sort by clips, all time.
Yeah. Sort by clips. What?
The Twitch UI is kind of fucked, but once you kind of get in tune with it, it makes a bit of sense. It's bad until it's not. In shorts. Yeah. Cool. I think I'm gonna go back out into the world. A bookery.
I do think that you should do some more. Like, you should really get like the full like selfie stick, ultimate data plan set up, and then go out into the mall and do like a 24-hour nude drunk mall stream.
The 24-hour nude drunk mall stream is on the way, folks. Get ready. I won't have the forests if I can't see the trees. Because when you put the Storm Temple next to the forest, it makes your magic damage way higher, and I want that. I want that in my bones. Yoinks and away. Let's try the very hard boat again.
Can we give you some? And by we I mean me. Can I give you some general suggestions?
What the fuck?
Not for stream ideas, just in general.
Yeah, please. Just for improving myself.
I think you should get one of those like fish plaques that's like animatronic.
It's a song I wrote. I like to play it note for note. Don't worry.
You know the ones that are like you press a button and it like the fish starts wiggling and it sings a little song.
Yes, I'm familiar.
Yeah, and. What the song will be, Don't Worry, Be Happy.
Of course, thank you.
Don't worry, be...
measly.
Bassy?
Nice, man!
I want to say tuna, does that work?
Nope, does not. Okay. Don't worry, be tuna. I don't know, got a new thing called the Maze of Memories. If you're watching this and you're a big Loop Hero fan and you know what this does, welcome to the stream for one, and for two, don't spoil it. But this is a cool thing. Oh, M3's really drip feeding me those bits today.
Oh, no, yeah, you're right. You did. For some reason, I remembered the Cyclone stream, and I remembered telling the Mark Brown story, but I completely forgot that you were like that far in the game. For some reason I thought that you got like an hour into Cyclone and then didn't finish it.
I feel like I did that at some point.
Maybe I'm just thinking of like you playing the demo.
Oh, because I did.
No, that's right. Yeah, no, you played not the demo, but you played a full version of the game before it was released, and we didn't let you play past it.
That's right. It was the demo stream of hell, like oh, hi Alex. Alex, you gonna give us the facts?
It was the Itchy concession stand stream, which got co-opted into a Cyclone stream last minute.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'm with those, and I was like, oh, this is not a fun situation for Max. Here, have a full copy of my game.
Wait, oh my God, that's what that's what one of like the big milestone streams needs to be. We got to do an Itchy concession stand return to form.
That's got to be your 100th stream, is the Itchy concession stand, which have famously always performed extremely well.
Yeah. For those of you in the chat that are not aware, the Itchy concession stand is a horrible little location that I sometimes take my fans to, where we play just a little smorgasbord of different games from itch.io, because I've just got like a ton of weird little games from there, from like a bunch of different bundles that I've gotten over the years, and it's a great idea for a stream. It's also every single time like the worst laid out, worst paced, like so many technical difficulties. Like the last one we did, there were actually like 10 people on call, just like all talking over each other.
I do. I've said this before. I really do love the Itchy concession stand streams, just because it's like you never try. It's the kind of like, you know, like on cinema kind of train wreck energy, but it's really completely organic. Like it always just goes so badly.
It's always intended to be a good thing, and it never works.
I just think it's I mean, they're not my favorite streams to watch for sure, but in concept they're definitely very.
Also, I'm just a big fan of the aesthetic of the Itchy concession stand as a location.
Mm-hmm. And I think it really fits what it ended up being, like the
fart kind of imitated pipe there.
Oh, also the moment where Alex was trying to remember all of the Canadian provinces while you had the
very loud MIDI for Blue by Eiffel 65.
Yeah, playing in the background that he couldn't hear.
You couldn't find that one fucking lever or whatever it was in the final boss fight, and you were there for literal years.
Oh,
yeah, the Bendy stream was fun.
Everything about the Bendy streams were just really, really good.
Those were really good. We gotta go back to like that.
No more scary games, Max.
Well, it's because I wanna
go back to that old shit, like the fucking Juice Galaxy, Bendy, fucking.
Homie, I'm chasing that high every chance that I get. It just like every
what's the one fucking
Little Nightmares?
No, it's like a knockoff of Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
Cyclone?
Cyclone?
No, the other one. Hollow Knight. That's it.
You mean the first stream that I did that was sponsored by Milwaukee Tools?
That old shit.
I forgot about that. I've been chasing that fucking Bendy high ever since. Like, I want to find not only a video game that I enjoy playing that much, but like also like I was just like a lovely amount of like summer tequila tipsy while playing that game. And also, like, it really sparked a lot of those Hot Topic Tumblr fans to jump on and talk about Bendy, because people love that game.
I'll take care of this, don't worry.
No.
Don't worry, I got it.
I'm always worried.
Don't be scared.
I gotta be
right back. Hello.
I don't know if I'm big about the bookery. It replaces up to 3 cards in your hand, but when you get it so early in your run, it just kind of means you can't prepare for shit. It's interesting, but yeah, it's cool. Alex, what do you think of Loop Hero as a gamesman?
When I got my PC from work, for some reason, as soon as I installed the Epic Store, Loop Hero also automatically installed itself on my computer.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know why it did that, but now I have a free copy of Loop Hero, which I've been meaning to play at some point.
And we won't say what company you work for, but Alex is works for a legit game dev company now.
Yeah. I'm a professional clown.
Yeah, it's great, and you're working on VR shit, kinda.
Yeah. I'm going to be very diplomatic and say yes.
Yeah.
Diplomatic's the wrong word. Well, I'm fine, but you know.
No, we don't need to say where you work or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
You've not signed any NDAs yet, but you might at some point.
Yeah. Let's not mention that. I think I may have... Hang on.
You think you might have doxed yourself on Twitter?
No, I think I may have a couple horror games that would work well for you.
Oh, yeah?
It's mostly because I like watching you shit your pants. I don't know why. I like watching people play.
No, it's the same reason that Markiplier and PewDiePie got really big to begin with. It's just very big reactionary stuff like that. It's super easy to latch onto. It's funny and it's engaging. There's a lot of spiders. Jesus Christ.
I think I hit my head on a rock recently because of a terrible short-term memory and already forgotten what horror game I was thinking of. What was it? It was just in my brain. Right, there it is.
Damn.
Found it.
I'm gonna retreat.
Oh, damn it, it's not on Steam. Or not on sale. Meh.
Well, what is it?
Oh, I was gonna suggest Outlast.
I've heard good things. Also, I want to play,
literal streaming meta. Literally, the genius of that. You could literally make it, it's like, hey guys, this is my IRL stream. Because you use a camera throughout all of Outlast.
Can you put shrumps back in the freezer after you've defrosted them in the fridge?
What? Can you put what?
Shrumps?
Shrumps?
What the fuck is a shrump?
Shrump? It's like shrimp
Sorry,
scampi.
Shrimps.
Sorry,
I would say...
No.
Shrimp scampi? Thai shrimp soup?
We're not...
No, I think it's shrumps. I think it's shrumps. I would be cautious, Henry. But I mean, fuck it.
I mean, it's not like it's only been defrosting for a day, but we might have had a change of plans, which will make it so that the shrimp soup won't be happening today.
I mean, you only shrimp twice, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'd love to play Outlast. I think that'll be a good time.
That'll be a good. Again, yeah, the whole streamer meta for that one would be a lot of fun, I think.
Yeah, also, Zundarel, and, Stefoof and I recently bought, GTFO, which is kind of like,
Oh, yeah, I know a friend who does a bunch of mods for that.
Oh, sick. But yeah, I've also, been wanting to play more, classic games on the stream, just some weird shit. And maybe, I'd like to do a movie tie-in game or two. Wait, is there a Holes video game?
Is there? I'll look it up. Also, are you gonna...
The 17 best holes in video games. Let's go. Number 1, the bottomless pit in Super Mario Bros. Number 2, hole. Number 3, pitfall. Number 4, black hole. Number 5,
Someone's
well.
made a drinking game.
Number 6, Kirby. Number 7, tornado hole. Number 8, black hole bomb. Number 9, the Breach Dragon Age Inquisition. Number 10, Birdo's mouth? Cloaca? No. What the fuck is this listicle? Number 11, Bray Wyatt's mouth from WWE 2K18. Number 12, Portal's Portal. Number 13, Blowhole Echo the Dolphin. Number 14, Hellmouth in Destiny. Number 16, Hole in the Wall Connect. Now this is good fucking streaming content. What's up, boys?
That's what it was.
Hole?
This is what I think it is.
You guys know Hole?
Okay, man. I know what next scary game you gotta play.
What's that, man?
Ooh, I don't know. Should I tell it or should I be a bit coy about it? Be a little...
No, tell me because I'm asking you to.
How about I read off the rules of the Holes film drinking game first, which I found on
That
the
I would like.
Drink whenever they say Stanley or yell at.
Oh, you die.
Drink whenever anyone is mean to Stanley. Drink
You
whenever
die.
one of the lizards. 3 drinks for each flashback. Heavy drink for Madame Zeroni. Drink when times are tough for the kids.
So they wait. Sorry.
IV fucking vodka into your arm.
The
Drink
film is
whenever
about
Sigourney is
times
absolutely
being tough for
sickening.
kids.
Drink anytime you ponder what happened to Shia. Drink when you wonder how many of these boys experimented with each other given the conditions. Oh no, they are in. Oh dear. Okay,
this?
these get really south and in the same vein of that one very quickly.
Can you give us one more?
Drink whenever the boys experiment with each other. That's good.
I'll just read the next one after that, which is drink whenever you are aroused. In big brackets and all caps, don't lie to yourself.
That's fair. Every time I see Mr. Sir, I go crazy.
I was gonna say, he's the sunflower seed guy, right?
Absolutely. Also, Mr. Pendanski. Woo! Henry, can you find what that actor's name is for me, please?
Sure. Are you going to do another DS stream?
I mean, you'd have to ask Pete. And like, I'm not really on speaking terms with that guy anymore. But I'd like to. Legend of Starfy is one of the best games ever. I would maybe play.
Tim Blake Nelson.
Thank you. I love Tim Blake Nelson. Like maybe. God, I would have to think of a game that I would want to play. I think that Kirby Squeak Squad is one of the better video games ever made. Actually, you know what? I think I know. I would need to have a good bit for this. Like maybe have Henry live do music for it. Which like wouldn't be too hard for you. But Kirby's Epic Yarn. I would have to do like some Wii emulation, or get a capture card for my Wii.
Do spares, I think.
But like I don't really care about emulating a game when I own it physically, and it's just easier than fucking around with getting a capture card. But yeah, have you guys played Kirby's Epic Yarn? Because that's like genuinely possibly my favorite game of all time.
No, I'm not. I've been meaning.
Oh, it's just amazing. It feels so good to play. It's impossible to not be thrilled while playing that game. It's just so cute. Kirby's such a good character. The soundtrack is amazing. Everything's made out of yarn.
Oh, Tim Blake Nelson also played Buster Scruggs in the Ballad of Buster Scruggs, and he was also in Oh Brother Where Art Thou.
Yeah, that's he's great in Oh Brother Where Art. Yeah, he's the guy who says, "We thought you were a toad."
Yes,
remember
that's
that?
correct.
Do you remember when they thought he was a toad? I feel like I've not seen a lot of what's those brothers that makes them movies?
Coen Brothers.
I've seen very few of their films, but everyone that I've seen I really fucking enjoyed. Like Oh Brother Where Art Thou is one of my favorite films. It's like
watch it again.
It's goofy and it's a lot of fun, but the soundtrack's amazing, and it's just like a really fun, tight little story. I mean, it's the Odyssey, so it's gonna be pretty good.
Alex, this was a revelation where I don't know if you were here for this on the stream. Do you know who Josie Fartstar is?
No. I don't know how most people. I don't know who most people in chat are though.
Christoflop, get this.
Yeah, no,
Dude.
no, don't rock my world, don't you fucking
Christoflop's
dare.
actually Henry again.
No!
You caught me.
Josie Fartstar is Sasha, Alex. Alex has no idea who Sasha is.
Who's this Sasha character?
Alex still doesn't believe that I
No more
actually have a
details.
girlfriend.
No more doxing anyone.
Friend of the stream and Measly moderator M3 might be someone you've met before.
No, they aren't. You don't know me.
His name
Whoever's
begins with
listening.
Steven.
No. Hang on a second. Hang on a second here.
What's up?
I'm gonna say stop. Shut your little pie hole, because this is nay. Or else. You know what I'm gonna do?
What's that? reveal my last name like Henry's been threatening. No! You can't give me money! I really don't know, like, what the conversion rate from, like, someone spending money on bits, and I don't know how much they cost, to me getting bits, and I don't know how much I get from that.
If you don't look that up, the joke's gonna stay a whole lot funnier.
Oh, shit.
I might have to go soon.
Yeah?
I can't go above 3.
That's a shame. Well, you've been a good assistant on this here little stream, pal.
Thank you.
Anything I can build? Oh, I can build a lumberjack.
I'm bleeding out. These are the last drips of blood because it's getting slower.
You can chop.
Oh, yeah, I gotta go. Good night, everyone.
Thank you for hopping on, Henry. Very much
Thank you for
appreciated.
having me. And as always, big shout out to the Measly Media Nation.
Of course. Everybody, wave those flags.
I will cheer my last... Oh, I can't cheer 2 bits anymore. I need 1 more bit to cheer 2
Why
bits.
can't you cheer 2 bits?
Well, because I only have 1 left.
Shame. Looks like you gotta spend more money.
Looks like this is me bleeding out into
Small
death
talker,
into
what
a
the-
tiny pool.
Damn, I'm getting achievements up the wazoo. I've read 50 different dialogues. Good night, Henry. Sleep tight. Don't let the Alex bite. Oh, I'm all alone. Damn. Well, we're gonna keep fucking going with this one. I want to make progress on this third. Like, the difficulty jump between the, second one and the third one is really, like, fucking something. Oh yeah, this is a cute little fucking mechanic in this game. Like, you can find these little items throughout the world, and then you can, like, equip them to, these different slots, and they just give you all these different bonuses, and you get more slots by, fucking upgrading your mud huts, and shit. Hi, Luke. I'm glad that you're. The achievements for this game, there's some really fun ones. Like, one of them is all about getting as many fucking skeletons on the board as possible. Also, just, again, the art style for this game, just phenomenal. Like, just so, like, the little achievements are just such, like, cute little, like, I would use a bunch of these as profile pictures in a second. Like, there's, the achievement for this game, Groundhog Day. Hi, what's up, Rovan? Like, for dying 10 times, just this, like, fucking skeleton with a golden halo behind it, kind of like, the Measly Meatloaf, 3-month sub, or 4-month sub badge. It's just a chunky, good little fucking game. Let's take a look at all of this stuff. Yeah. I think so. I never want to, like, muddy my build too much. And, like, the more cards you have, like, the fewer of, like, the specific ones that you're going to be putting down. But I think this is fun. Fuck it. Maze of Memories. Let's go. I'll put down this here. Wow. I do like that, like, just, like, fully limits, like, the things you can do. Like, I'm sure it does something, obviously, because this game's all about, like, remembering stuff. But so I'm just gonna keep that there and not look up what it does. I've been reading, Anthony Bourdain's first book, Kitchen Confidential, and it's just one of the more gripping things I have ever experienced. I am just absolutely loving it. I watched, Roadrunner, the, kind of documentary about his life that came out last year. And, like, I knew, like, almost nothing about the guy, before, I saw the film. And it just really, really stuck with me. And I fucking adored the movie. And it just really kind of enamored me with his whole kind of ethos and, thing. And I kind of want to watch more of, oh god, I can't remember what it's called. Parts Unknown? No, that's the other guy. But, yeah, it's nice. I always say that I don't really like nonfiction very much, but I think that's just because I was kind of conditioned to not like it by being in high school. But, goddamn, like, people's memoirs, and, like, I want to read more memoirs by like, white men. If anybody's got any fucking good, like, book recs, like, specifically, like, nonfiction ones, like, fucking, like, let me know. And if you ever see, No Reservations, who's that about? I'm guessing is that Queen to the Stone Age? That's the only thing I know that you know about Logger. you got other stuff going on. You also like Portishead and, I don't know, Nine Inch Nails? I couldn't know fewer things about Portishead if I tried. Damn, we got rings coming up the fucking wazoo. Let's get high skeleton level, and the energy's always so different when I've got people on stream versus when I'm all on my lonesome. It's strange. But yeah, I really liked Paddle Your Own Canoe, which is Nick Offerman's memoirs, and like. Nick Offerman is... Oh, No Reservations. All right, thank you. He's got, like, 4 different TV shows, right? Like, he's got, is Chefs Without Borders his thing? Or is Doctors... I think Doctors Without Borders is a, charity. That was possibly the one that I was talking about, but I feel like that's not the name that I had in my noggin. But, I mean, who gives a shit about what I got going on? I wonder if I use Oblivion to destroy the center tile of that maze, what happens? I wonder if I can go into that maze and experience it. Oh yeah, because the lead singer of Queens of the Stone Age is like fucking buddy with Bourdain. He was like one of the big, or possibly the guitarist, I'm not sure, but he was one of like the big voices in the documentary talking about the dude's life. And, like, also, like, for a film made after, also by just, you know, we're probably gonna be talking about suicide, like, a little bit as we continue talking about Bourdain's life. For, like, a film that came out after the dude, like, died, and after he, took his own life, it really feels like he, like, was one of the people that made the film. Like, there's so much recorded, or just like documentation of the guy just talking, that it's pretty cool, like getting such a fucking raw, I don't know, take from his life, like, or like, you just get a lot of, his, like, voiceover work from all the different fucking, like, travel, and TV shows, and, like, recordings he did of his different books. But it's I don't know, it's a really cool movie. I would really highly suggest watching it. It's a really cool and like a pretty nuanced take on the guy's life. That's not just kind of like, oh, he's a beautiful martyr and you know. It was really enjoyable. What fucking movies have you guys been watching recently? Because I've been in a real big movie mood, as of late. Like I was saying, I watched, The Wedding Singer and, about a third of Adam Sandler's Click. One film a lot better than the other, but sadly, I remember Click very very and I don't remember tons of stuff about The Wedding Singer. But y'all been reading or watching or playing shit recently? It's a new year and I wanna experience some new media. I've also been feeling big old podcast stagnation. Like I'm caught up with all the ones that I enjoy a lot, and I finished, or I'm not even yet. I came close to finishing like my fucking 4th or possibly 5th complete start to finish re-listen of the Magnus Archives. So I just want to get some new fucking content. So like, you know, what the fuck have y'all been enjoying recently? Because, yeah, I wanna, also, I've got so many books on the go right now. Ever since high school started, I have a hard time, like, really, like, putting, so yeah, fucking 7 years ago, putting, like, the time and energy into, like, finishing a book. The beginning of COVID was actually fucking great for that. But yeah, I want to finish Slaughterhouse 5, I want to finish Mistborn, I want to finish, Kitchen Confidential. I want to finish... Oh no, I did finish Entangled Life. That's a banger of a book if you just want to read, like, a really good book about fungus and mushrooms, that just kind of like, talks about a little bit of fucking everything. Highly recommend that one. Yeah. I want recommendations. If there's anybody out there. And for music, I've just been listening to the Beatles recently, and also a fair bit of Dodie, because I'm going to be seeing Dodie live, hopefully. Oh, is that's, is the series called Shadow and Bone, or is just the first book called Shadow and Bone? American Gods, I also started rereading recently. Neil Gaiman, like, that's just... His fiction just cracks my brain open and just drips dopamine directly into the center of it. Fuck, if you ever get a chance to read Sandman, physically I would highly suggest it, and there's ways that you can read comics, but like, my sister has like the Sandman omnibuses, like the fucking tome, there's like 6 of them, and they're all massive, and she's all of them. But it's like it's my favorite, like, comic IP / experience. Neil Gaiman was just given, free reign on some of DC's weirder IPs for a while, and just, like, made this insane universe, made a beautiful, like, complete storyline, and then just, like, set it free for other, writers to work on. Six of Crows, oh, yeah, also, like, I've heard that 6 of Crows, because there's, like, that side series, and it was released, like, it was published and written, like, after the first one. I've heard that, like, the 6 of Crows, like, series about, like, all those criminals is, like, a lot better written. I'd like to read all of them, though. I like... Oh, I guess you guys can't see this one. I got an option to have 3 higher quality skeletons join the hero's side every loop, and they persist between battles, but I like the one where when my skeletons kill somebody, they gain boons. I like them doing well. But it doesn't really help if I kill people all the fucking time. Yeah, also Shadow and Bone on Netflix, just a fucking great series. The most I heard it talked about was when people were always putting it as hashtags in their TikTok posts. But if you're looking for a series to watch, that. Also, oh my god, like I talked about it a bit earlier on the stream, but What We Do in the Shadows is so fucking funny. It's maybe not the most consistent show out there, but fuck it. Like, I just genuinely really enjoy it, and such funny performances. But, like, Shadow and Bone, it's just, like, real good fantasy TV. And, like, the visual effects look great, a lot of really good performances, super cool world, like, pretty fucking decent writing in my opinion, really well paced. That's, like, just watch it. Like, just a good Netflix series. And, like, the 2nd season is confirmed. I don't know if it's started production yet, but, like, it's definitely happening, which I like. Also, I've been watching Hannibal, and goddamn, it's just kind of, like, it's Sherlock, but I can enjoy it again. I've not been giving it like 100% of my attention. I've usually had it on while doing other stuff. Oh god, yeah, the actors and characters in general are so much fucking fun. Like, if you just like little criminals doing their best, and if you like Full Metal Alchemist, I think that you're going to enjoy Shadow and Bone. It's like a very similar kind of like cool magic military shit going on. I just love it, and like anything that's just got casual wizards, just wizards doing whatever the fuck they want to do, I'm so down. Are you kidding me? We're still fighting wolves. We're still fighting rat wolves. Rodents of unusual size? I don't believe they exist. That's another, oh man, I want to finish reading The Princess Bride. The book that film is based on has like one of the most interesting writing styles I've maybe ever seen. Like, it's written from the point of view of, like, a fictionalized version of the real author using real events from his, like, fictionalized / real events from his real life, talking about his process in trying to get a modern translation of this book that his granddad would read to him as a child published. And, like, throughout the book, he will cut between, like, the translation of this, according to him, like, old, like, book from his grandfather's, like, homeland, and then it will cut to his grandfather reading the book to him as a child and his thoughts of it then, and also modern day his him talking about the difference between the story as he remembers it versus the story as his grandfather told it versus the story as he has found it in the original, like, book. Like, just, like, one of the more interesting ways of, like, telling a story, and written in one of the most interesting voices I've ever encountered. And, like, the film is also, like, one of the best made films of all time. Like, it's just perfect. It's so funny. Andre the Giant is in it, and he's phenomenal. Like, I mean, surely you've seen The Princess Bride, but if you've not, like, legit go watch that immediately. Like, one of the funniest films ever written. Is it a bit... I don't, it's been a while since I watched it. I think it still probably stands up great. Like, just, I mean, fucking, it got some of the most iconic lines from film of all time. My name is Inigo Montoya, etc., etc. God. We're doing the third one, so this is gonna be very difficult. But I'm gonna put you there, and you there, and you there, because I hate the Goblin Camp. Is that the best use of my Oblivion cards? Probably not, but I don't give a fuck. So these guys have Doppelganger, 100% chance to counterattack. Spikes. When attacked directly, deals 24 damage to the attacker. Hardening. Gets +1 defense for 3 seconds after being hit. The effect can stack. That's fucked. And what's this? What? He gets... Oh, that's from Hardening. Yeah, these guys are brutal. Thankfully, they're mainly only attacking my scale. Oh, so they don't directly attack, they only counterattack, so I'm kind of fine. Yeah, fuck yeah. There's also a lot of great stories from the set where Andre the Giant let out like a legit like 2-minute long fart, and the director was like, "Hey, are you doing okay, Andre?" And Andre said, "I am now," and that's just fun stuff. Sean, whatever the fuck, who plays Vicini, like the inconceivable guy, like just one of the best performances I've ever seen. Yeah, and then sheep. I just want these guys to have as little fucking HP as possible. They already have so much, because on the third quest mode they get a big ol' boost to their health. Fucking god damn it. It's hell. Yeah, I picked up that book so long ago. Like it was. I think I must have gotten a copy of that like more than that. Like it must have been very early in high school that I got that. I've been very slowly reading it over the past years, and I really just need to like sit down and like spend a day finishing it. So fucking good though. I'm also so dangerously close to rewatching like all of new Doctor Who, like from Christopher Eccleston onward. I've been rewatching a lot of H. Barmer Guy's video essays. Yeah, I still think he's possibly my favorite like video essayist online. Like he just makes like real fucking good content that it fuels my bones. But like his video about why Sherlock is bad is really, really well like done. It talks about like a lot of the problems with Stephen Moffat's like writing, and like anything like that. It's like an opinion piece. You're watching rewatching Doctor Who, because this might be my excuse to do it if you are on this quest with me, Christopher. Because like I started watching Doctor Who like when Christopher Eccleston's run like started, because my dad and my mom were both fans of it from like way back in the day because they're old. But goddamn, like I mean I was so young when the show started, so like I have such like the episode with the fucking living plastic figures like changed me forever. Yeah, you finished. Oh my god, wait, Chris. I'm gonna start today then, and then I can have somebody that I'm watching along with. Nice. Fuck yeah. That means I have to put Hannibal on hold. Oh man, but I also need to finish Adventure Time so I can do my Adventure Time lore stream. Ooh, please. Fewer abilities for my enemies is fucking ideal for me. That's fine. I still don't. I've played like several hours of this now. I still don't think I'm particularly good at it. But like, c'est la vie, I guess. Oh, had you never seen Eccleston's episodes before? Because like that's just some amazing TV. Like Eccleston is just like, he is a very, very competent actor doing a very, very good job, and he's given a lot of phenomenal scripts. And like Russell T Davies, like fucking queer showrunner icon, like did a lot of really rad work in like early queer British TV. He's a powerhouse, and he's so funny. He's such a talented actor. And like some of the stuff with Rose can get a little bit tired, especially like I really, really like Rose as a companion. Like, I just love the set. I think she's really fun. And I think she gets more hate than she deserves from misogynistic people. But like also like it can get a little bit tired when it's like in the same way that it gets really tired when every episode is like, oh, the Doctor is the most powerful and cool guy ever, when like it's supposed to be a show but just kind of like a weird guy, and like some really crazy huge cinematic stuff can happen. But like I love Matt Smith Doctor Who. Matt Smith Doctor Who was like, again, fundamental to my media enjoyment and like the shit that I liked as a kid. But I don't know, man. Like, when every single episode is like, he has walked this universe more than any other, and every conflict can be solved by people just learning all the crazy stuff that he's done. Now, this gives... Oh, it's plus 0.5 pure damage. Now, what is pure damage? I don't know. That... Yeah, and, like, also, like, a lot of really rad, like, queer-coded shit. And then I can never remember his name, but the guy who becomes the showrunner after Russell T Davies, who, like, writes some of these, like, best episodes in Christopher Eccleston's run, like, when he's, like, running the whole fucking show, it gets a little bit tired. And, like, the H. Bomber Guy video, like, does a really good job breaking down, like, the kind of, like, history of that, and, like, then how he goes on to be the showrunner of Sherlock, and how it can be very kind of, like, tired, and, like, it's all about, oh, Sherlock's... Stephen Moffat, thank you so much. Who, like, again, he wrote The Empty Child, some of the best, like, horror sci-fi TV ever. And he wrote Blink, some of the best horror sci-fi TV ever. But then, like, he has so many broad, insane, huge, crazy ideas, but then he just does them again and again, and every single time it's about, like, the Doctor being the coolest guy fucking ever. There's a really, really funny, interview where he's like, "Oh no, we're never gonna go into Sherlock's backstory, like, because that's stuff that you don't want to touch, and like that we're really gonna be out of ideas when we do that." And then like the end of the show, Sherlock is just about like Sherlock's like backstory, and like it's weird and kind of not great. That being said, no hate to people who like Sherlock. I loved Sherlock. I was never a super Wholock, but I was a big Doctor Who and Sherlock fan. And I thought it was just the coolest shit that ever came out. And I don't like just letting, like, someone else's opinion fully have me be like, oh, okay, now I think exactly what H-Bomb does. Because, I mean, that is something I've had an issue with a lot of my, child and adult life. It's just, like, I guess that's kind of like youngest child shit, where it's like, when someone has like a more potent opinion than you, it's very easy to let that like fully overtake your thoughts on a piece. And it's like same thing where like when you enjoy a movie and then you see a negative review of it and you're like, oh, I didn't actually enjoy that movie, I'm wrong. Which can be very tiresome. Because you know, you can just enjoy shit even if other people don't think it's good. Crazy. I know. What keeps doing that? Oh, that's from the stand. I see. I don't know. But Russell T Davies, he's rad. He's coming back to Doctor Who. I will use this as an excuse to actually watch the end of Capaldi's run, and like also watch Josie Whittaker stuff, because I haven't watched. I've watched like maybe half of Capaldi's Doctor Who, and I think he's a phenomenal actor who was doing absolutely the best with the shit that he was being given to work with, but there was just some really goofy fucking scripts, some really goofy fucking ideas that were being thrown out there. But also, like, it could be a fucking, like, during the Matt Smith one, when it's like, oh, it's the past now, and there's pyramids everywhere, and River Song's back, and Rory's not dead again. It's like, yeah, fucking okay. Yeah, like, and, like, no hate on the guy. He's a great writer. Also, I think he also ran the show Jekyll, which I always remember seeing ads for on the Doctor Who DVDs that I was watching. It looked really goofy. There was a very goofy era of British TV, which lasted from about 1964 until the future. Dude, was Stephen Moffat connected to Torchwood? Because, like, that show is kinda garbage. It's really the Angel to Doctor Who's Buffy, where, like, there's one where there's a cyber woman, and she has, like, she's showing a lot of skin. I think, that's a fun one. I also really want to finish watching Angel, because that is a goofy fucking show. But I've heard that's the ending is, like, unbelievably, like, gripping and, like, fun shit. So, really? Oh my god, I did not know. Damn. And what are you doing, Russell T? And then, oh my god, as a kid, the Sarah Jane Smith Adventures, that I love, like, Doctor Who, but just for, like, even younger people. Like, it wasn't the best show ever. They did like a Hellraiser spoof episode. Like, someone legit got, like, the Lament configuration. It was crazy. They were, like, these, like, weird sleep ghost things that would, that, like, deleted Sarah Jane Smith from the world and, like, killed her from a much younger age. And it was, like, an idea that was then kind of not brought back, but then just kind of used in a later Doctor Who thing. It was crazy. But Torchwood, weird show. Torchwood, very strange show. I'm gonna die. I don't have any resurrections. Oh, shit. But I'm gaining resources. Maybe I'll run back to my camp. Oh, I'm not making it out of this fight, actually. Yeah, this is not... Oh, yeah, no, that's me dead. Oh, I lose knife. I lose... Fuck. I just gotta keep fucking clawing my way through these, third quests. Hey, you be quiet, my computer. I want to get the river card, because that looks good. Also more forests. I think, yeah. Torchwood, really weird. Also, like... I really... Torchwood and Angel, there's a lot of, kind of applicable ideas there, where it's like... It's about, a very kind of a... It's about a kind of a broody guy now. Although, I really think that Angel would have been improved if it took place in, Wales. I think that would have been a real good, kick up a notch for that shit. You see, that's really cute. I never knew that. Oh my god, something that blew my fucking mind. The Master, one of the big antagonists. If you don't care about Doctor Who, I'm sorry. But his, like, big fucking Time Lord nemesis is called the Master, and I never questioned that. I was like, oh, it's just his name. He's, like, kind of like a master of evil. He's called the Master because that's also a degree. Because he's the Doctor, and then there's the Master, who is, like, like just blew my nog off when this was brought to my attention in like December of last year. Because it's just also a title of study, but the Doctor is all about, like, going out there and helping people, and, like, you know, actually, like, doing, like, hands-on, like, research or whatever the fuck, and the Master is all about, like, kind of, like, the control and the study, and, like, the scheming, and, like, controlling shit from the sidelines, and being all evil. Like, it just... Also, just some iconic Doctor Who moments that I can remember, and this is the stream now. I shouldn't have put that there. Well, actually, you know what? I should have. Now I did that for a reason. And I'll put a desert or a thicket in the corner. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. I'm a genius. I'm both cool and awesome. What the fuck? Like, anytime where, like, there's just an episode of Doctor Who, and you look back and you're like, oh, that's the fucking... The Batch... Again, like, that's another really good meme. Like, why is there no Bachelor? I will say Captain Jack Harkness could very easily be classified as the Bachelor, which I like. He's not a Time Lord, but he did become an immortal, sort of. Spoilers, by the way. I'm sorry, spoilers, Chris. It's dumb. Like, the alien designs are so often so fun, but sometimes it's just like, oh, we're in New York, and there's just cat people. There are just people that looks like cats, and so, like, every time we're in this setting, that's what we're working with. And that's just funny. Like in one of the, there was, like, because sometimes they'll just be, like, one-off specials, and in one of them it's just like, oh, these are just guys with the faces of flies. And that's pretty good, that they just look like that. Damn, we're screaming through this. Why are we on 4 times skip? I didn't set it to that. What the shit? I'm gonna put this... 1, 2... I'm gonna put this... here. Oh, no! Oh, damn. Fucking, I'm a goon. I'm a goon and a fool. I should have just put it one to the right. Hey, cut that out. These are all... It's all inferior. I guess this is a good way to get resources early on. Every time your like items get edged out of the corner of it, you get some of these resource blobs. Which is fine. I'll put that there, just so I can start getting that build line up top. I think I'm probably I'm a couple hours of playing this game away from getting like real Tetris effect with it. Like, I can feel myself, oh god, yeah, like, either when it's, like, bad early CG or, like, weird animatronics, like, because, like, a bunch of the alien designs came from, like, the necessity of it being, like, the 60s, and they didn't have a very high, but, like, they're like, oh, we have a whisk, so we'll make our big aliens have a weird whisk and a plunger on them. And they really did kind of, like... for a while there, keep that kind of sensibility in early episode. Like, in, like, the Eccleston and early Tennant era, they were going on a very, like, quick turnover for the episodes, and they had a pretty low budget to be working with, so it's like, oh, they're just gonna be plastic mannequins, and, like, we'll put, like, a bunch of our budget into, like, the makeup for, like, one person, and then the rest of them are just gonna be mannequins. Or, oh, they are statues that cannot move, so we will have them move when the characters aren't looking at them, which makes for some of the most engaging, scary sci-fi horror I've ever fucking seen. That, like, the 3 episodes that that fucking Stephen Moffat wrote, Silence in the Library, Don't Blink, and, what's the other one? The Empty Child / The Doctor Dances, the one in the Second World War. Insanely good TV. Did he also do, oh gosh, what's it fucking called? Oh... Love and Monsters, which is one where, like, some of the best episodes of Doctor Who, the Doctor just isn't there. Because it's just about, like, the real-life ramifications of all the fucked up shit that's happening, in this world. I like more XP. And, like, so early, like, ones like that are really good things to put down, like, early in your run, because then you'll be getting the boons for that for a lot. But, like, if this was, like, loop fucking 8, maybe wouldn't go in that direction. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm a fucking genius. because now we can put desert along the bottom there, and we're going to do the 3x3 rock/mountain here to get the big boons for that, and it'll start, the bottom edge of that will edge into our treasury, and then we can do a layer of blooming meadow, like along here and along there. Cool. I got it all figured out. We're killing it. That can go there, and that can not do anything. And we're good for rings and for grimoires, and I don't know how these got bandied about the queue, but that's fine. I love my little crossbowmen. They're my friends. They can't be damaged, and they help me out when times are tough. Buy this game, or just listen to the soundtrack. It's rad. Also, I will say, watch Doctor Who and watch the movie Holes. Yo, Chris, we gotta do a Holes movie night sometime soon. That's one of the films that, like, it's coming up on one of the films that I've seen the most after Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, and probably Daddy Daycare. When I was a kid, I had this little wooden shelf above my desk that had all my DVDs on it. Holes wasn't on there, but I've just watched it a lot in, like, recent years because of how much I love it. But I had Daddy Daycare, I had Robots, I had The Iron Giant, I had Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3, although the DVDs for most of them were pretty scratched up and fucky. But yeah, oh man, sitting on the floor of my bedroom on my little wave-patterned rug, with my little portable... all of us got little portable DVD players as kids, so we could just, like, watch DVDs, like, when we were on vacation, and also just, like, in our rooms. So I would just, like, binge The Simpsons, like, for hours upon end, and then just, like, rewatch all those early DVDs of Doctor Who, like, on my floor, just while playing with Lego. And then I would, like, pause it on my portable DVD player, and then, like, take a picture of the episode of Doctor Who using my Nintendo DSi camera. Ah, heaven. Just, like, good shit. I'm gonna need to, pop over to BRB for a second, because I need to piss. I will be right fucking back. I will be Reichenbach, which is it's a fun little Sherlock joke. So you folks enjoy the, bumpin' tunes of Loop Hero. I think that smoothies are the perfect beverage to be drank with a straw. I think. And why is my... Where's my... Oh, I'm wearing the wrong headphones! That's why. God, I'm so used to returning to stream and putting on my big over-ear headphones that I had no idea why it was so quiet. I love a smoothie. My mother just made me one. I don't like a smoothie with big chunks in it, and I think a smoothie is best experienced through a straw. Because like a nice cold metal straw. Yeah, are you saying outrageous for smoothie and straw, or for or for me not using my normal headphones on stream? Like, what is my big crime today? Ooh, we get Omicron's technique. I do love that the Lich in this is called Omicron. It's very like I really want to use it in my I wanted to use like accepting Omicron's blessing, but I didn't know if that would get me more views or fewer views. I wasn't sure what the kind of effect on my overall gameplay was gonna be. Again, I always really hope that there's people tuning in just to watch Loop Hero that really are just like sick of this fucking rando talking. I said that smoothies are best drank through straws. I like a smoothie that's quite smooth. I don't like a very chunky one. Damn, that was a mid-tier. That was a mid-tier placement. Decent for what we got going on, like going in future in this stream, but bad for the setup that we have at present. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can make that trade. Oh, damn, like, we really did get this one. I think we got this one Loop 1, so that's a pretty decent time to get the Count's lands. The bigger kind of hand that you have, like, the more cards you get to draw from, like, the kind of lessened the benefits are from the individual cards, which I think kind of leads to a lower powered run. So I kind of want to test out using like fewer of these, like having the thicket and the desert and the rock and the meadow. It does mean that a bunch of your like disparate stats will get raised up a fair bit, but also like I feel like I was having, and it might just be that I'm experiencing a bigger hit because I'm doing this third quest, because like when I did what's it called, the quest number 2, the one against the angel, I was having a pretty easy time, so it's probably just me experiencing the actual difficulty of... What causes the vampire to just spawn in and then disappear in a fog? Like, do I just dispel it? Bruv in, bruv out, if you're still tuned in, do you know what causes that to happen? Because it just kind of started happening, I think, today. And that might just be an ability of the vampire, but I don't know, that doesn't make it harder if it just disappears out of fucking nowhere. I'm gonna up the brightness on my fucking, oh, actually, I can up the brightness on my webcam by opening my blinds. It's rad new built-in Streamlabs technology. God, there's another show that Sash and I were watching that we finished. Oh yeah, I don't know if I've talked about this much on stream. I am kind of a guilty appreciator of League of... Not even guilty, I just don't really play it very often. I think League is a very interesting concept. Riot is really bleeding a non-insubstantial percentage of humans on Earth dry through completely normalizing paying for cosmetics, and it really paved the way for a lot of the modern state of video gaming. Oh, I should fucking post about this on Instagram. Because people, I was actually getting some positive feedback to like actually like, you know, notifying people when I go live on stream. That being said, I think the lore for League and like similar is just like some of the most fun shit like I've ever seen. Like I love Bilgewater. I love that there's just a rat guy. Man, it's cold. I'm drinking a really cold fucking smoothie. Yeah, give me a second, folks. I'm just broadcasting that I am live. On for Loop Hero and Big Chill Chat. Link in bio. Cute. My story posted. Damn, Chillin' Chocolate dropped a good rat image. And I always appreciate a good rat image. What the fuck was I talking about? League of Legends. The lore is rad. I genuinely think that when they release their MMO, it's really gonna be like the next real big MMO. I know I think I intend on playing it because I think it would be a really cool entry point to get into an MMO. There would be a bunch of people I know that would be playing it. You'll see streams of that for sure. But Arcane, fucks. Beautiful show. Show looks amazing. The soundtrack is incredible. Like, the main fucking theme by Imagine Dragons is really fucking good. Just unbelievably enjoyable content. Another really, like, I would highly recommend watching it. Like, so many people I know that just don't give a single shit about League, are watching the show, and a bunch of them have decided to play the game because of the show, which is another very, very smart marketing tactic for, on Riot's part. Like, just so much fun. Also, the fucking Book of Boba Fett looks rad! The Star Wars lore and, like, the Star Wars universe is, like, I have so much contempt for, like, Disney and for, like, the way it is often handled. That being said, Max, like, okay, sorry, this is real spoilers. If you do not want spoilers for something that I think is very cool that is in Book of Boba Fett, mute the stream, and then I'll wave my hands when it is safe for you to come back. Okay, are you gone? Motherfucking Max Rebo is in Book of Boba Fett. Motherfucking the little blue guy from Jabba's palace is in Book of Robert Fett, and I couldn't be more thrilled. I love Max Rebo. Well, fuck. So yeah, I love that character a lot, not just because they share a first name with me. Damn, boom, insane, spoiled yet again. Not really, but and I'll put you here. Fuck it. But just heaven, just a lot of good content actually right now. I'm pretty stoked. But yeah, I really want to play, there's going to be a GTFO stream coming eventually. I think it's kind of a DBD style. It's like a first-person horror survival game that's like very co-op based. Like you get like teams of 4. From what I've seen, it looks really, really cute, really, really fun, really, really bumping. And I'm probably going to be playing it with the people I used to play a lot of Dead by Daylight with. Kind of sad that I've kind of fully dropped off on that game, but I just like stopped enjoying playing it. I wish I hadn't put as much money as I did into it, but I think that come the next, oh wow, I really am getting a lot of XP. Come the next update, like maybe in the summer, I'd like to pick it up again, maybe for some more early summer scaries or mid-spring scaries. And I don't know if that's going to be, like, the big fucking bit for the rest of time on my stream, but I think it's pretty funny. You can go there. So my max HP is actually not fucking bad, but I would like to get more stones. See, again, like, when I feel like with this meta, the desert isn't even really the move, because, like, I'm not getting as many mountains and rocks out there. There's a lot to think about. There's a lot of fun bullshit. But yeah, there's a lot of really cool VR experiences that I think streaming them would be really, really fun. Again, like, technology allowing. Because there's just, like, specifically for streaming, like, VR streams is what got me into watching Twitch, like, originally, like, watching, like, I know I've talked up his content a lot today, but Wayne Radio TV, and, all the people in his Twitch stream, Radio TV Solutions, are doing some of the funniest shit that I've seen using the live stream medium. And one of their big series, Half-Life VR, but the AI self-aware. I understand people not being fans of, like, that type of comedy. Not for everybody. Oh, fuck. I never check to see if there's vampires when I put a village down. And that's, like, absolutely my bad. Oh, that's a waste of those. Interesting. Why did the vampire run? I think it said escaped? Like, did he just want to leave? Like, good for him. Like, honestly. Like, that's I think a reasonable reaction to seeing, this necromancer fucking bearing down on you. After you see me kill a bunch of your vampire friends. Also, this game makes the assumption that vampires have a soul, which I think is interesting. Because a lot of media, would disagree with that. Man, for a while there, I didn't think I liked vampire media, and then I really started to realize that I've been appreciating and enjoying. I thought I was a werewolf guy through and through. This past year, I am a convert. Like, obviously I'm a wizard guy. I love a wizard. Can I resurrect? Yes, I can resurrect. But I probably won't make it very far. Vampire media, like, there's a reason it has persisted so much, and yes, vampires are sexy. I think this is a pretty universal fucking understood idea. But I absolutely destroyed the manga based on the British book series The Cirque du Freak as a kid. That was my absolute shit. I think the past couple months I've been spending a lot of time revisiting and thinking about the content that I liked as a kid, specifically the stuff that was really kind of like fundamental to my appreciation of like other media, like about Doctor Who, and I've been thinking a lot about the Garfield comic strip recently, because as a kid I would just like go to the library and absolutely devour collections of newspaper comic strips. And like I would have like no idea what most of the things that they were referencing and the jokes were about, for example. And like a lot of Garfield comic strips maybe weren't the funniest thing in the world. Oh, what the fuck? I don't know what any of this means. I'm still saving up for other stuff. I don't know what the... Oh, I don't know what is this. Unlocks alchemy. Unlocks the ability to craft jewelry if the Spy Depot is built. Unlocks the 0 milestone golden card if the Intel Center is built. I don't know what any of that means. But, yeah. Like, it's always interesting. Like, Castle in the Sky, the Studio Ghibli film. Like, I watched that this last year, and it made me, like... First of all, I must have watched that film when I was, like... 4, because it is so fundamental to my appreciation of fantasy and like what I like in a fantasy world. Like it's all like beautiful crystals and like there's like an old weird dude underground, and then like huge overgrown cities with flowers and animals everywhere. And any time that I'm now watching like some media with that in it makes me go cuckoo bananas, absolute crazy. Yeah, it's just like that's I think gotta be my favorite Studio Ghibli film. I love My Neighbor Totoro. I love that guy. Love that big guy. Absolutely love Howl's Moving Castle. Great movie. That was my favorite one for a while there. But returning to Castle in the Sky, like I would be a different person if I had never seen that movie. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, it fundamentally changed me as a person when I first watched it. Okay, and we got a ring, and we can fucking go for it. Same thing with, like, absolutely Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius affected me palpably. Why? I didn't mean to put that there. My mouse slipped. Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, a film that I've possibly watched every year of my life since I was born. Oh my god, Chris, I have the Ponyo art book. You gotta borrow it. People give Ponyo hate because it really can be like a film for like much younger kids. But like, first of all, fuck that. Second of all, fuck you. I love Ponyo. That's another one that I watched quite young, and like the depictions of the ocean in that are just like, bar none, some of the prettiest things I've ever seen. I think that Liam Neeson as the wizard is great. Oh, excellent. Calvin and motherfucking Hobbes, just like such a beautiful like crystallization of childhood creativity and wonder and beauty. Like just phenomenal content. Some of the most whimsical goddamn shit I've ever seen in my life. We don't have thickets, so I gotta keep that in mind. But more numbers, baby. I don't know what all the numbers do, but when I got more of them, it's good. This is gonna be a spider-based run. I'm sorry if anybody doesn't like the sound of that, but we gotta get spiders out there. We want to have a vampire here, and that's gonna suck, because then all of these... Maybe a vampire there, actually. We'll have to see how we want to lay this whole thing out. Yeah, I was a really big Garfield kid. Garfield was, like, one of my first, like, palpable media loves like that. Foxtrot, I think, is, one of the better, comic strips out there. Sherman's motherfucking Lagoon. I liked a little bit of Dilbert as a kid. I didn't really understand a lot of what they were talking about. But I did read a lot of Dilbert collections. Oh, God. So put the vampire there, then we're gonna get double ghouls. Octuple ghouls, which is not necessarily what we want out of this whole thing. So I might use one as a respite village and t'other as a farming village. But I'll have to see how quickly I can get a vampire mansion, because I don't have one yet, and I don't know if I want to instigate that on Loop 3? So we'll see, and if you don't understand what any of that means, I'm sorry, but the only way my brain can think these days is in the terms of this video game. So, fucking tough titties. We're really getting into the gritty nitty of this game. Oh, that's not. I'm trying to think about, like, my real, like, I guess, like, my fundamental video game experience would have been, like, because I was definitely a Nintendo kid. A Nintendo kid and a Flash game kid. I didn't have Steam until, like, maybe the 7th or 8th grade, and, like, I had some experience with games like that through my brother, but my big thing was Flash games. Like, addicting games for all the way, and then, absolutely Minecraft as well. God. Super Mario 64 DS, was, just... That's how I knew Mario. I never did very well or went very far in the game. As a kid, I had a lot of anxiety about playing video games. I would prefer to, like, watch other people do them than play them myself, because I didn't think I was good at them. Story of my fucking life. And, ooh, the Lego DS games, are you kidding me? But yeah, like, I learned a lot about games through, like, Let's Plays as well. Like, I lived vicariously through, I was a big Game Grumps kid. That's how I met, a lot of the people that, that's how I met, both people that appear on stream today, through being a Game Grumps. Like, I met them through the band program at my high school, but, like, we connected, and one of the first things, the way I was introduced to them by, friend of the stream and Muesli supporter Levdu was, oh yeah, Max is cool. He watches Game Grumps. And that's probably going to be on my tombstone if I have GamerHorse420 is in the chat, she's the executor of my will, or should be. Should get on that. Oh, if we're talking about comic strips, motherfucking Get Fuzzy. That really made me appreciate animals, such as cat and dog. Ones that I did not have a lot. I didn't have a lot of animals in my life growing up. I've still basically never picked up a cat. Yeah, same. I had a lot of respect for the video game community, and like I did game. I had as a kid I played make believe a lot, and I think that was also very like helpful for my like. I guess that's just that Montessori lifestyle, man. But me and my friends would just like go out to the park and just pretend. And those are some of the happiest moments of my life that I can remember. And I would be a cool wizard, and we would do cool moves from games that we knew about. And it was just a simpler time. And I think that's what made me it made me be a dungeon master, because I would always be like, okay, just imagine this happening, and someone's like, oh, the computer does this. I'm like, that would never happen. The computer would never do that. What are you talking about? You know, like a little asshole. Like a little fucking piece of shit would. Boycott me as a meatloaf. They were a dick as a child. This is very hard, is the thing about this one. This is a difficult, fuck it. Let's try this. So the thing I just took makes any damage that would be directed to, like, my actual guy now, is split between me and all of my skeletons. Which can be very, very good in some circumstances. It can also mean that the boss just steamrolls you immediately. Because your skeletons are never out on the field and never have any chance to deal damage to the enemies. So it's a little bit of it's a potato-potato situation. That means nothing. Oh my god, this is quite the little city corner. You can get, like, city tiles at some point, I believe I've read. I don't know how, which, why, or where. Because, like, again, I've played, like, several hours of this game. There's still a lot of stuff that I've read about that I've never seen. Like, and I guess that'll come from, like, getting all the upgrades. But it kind of feels like when you go into, like, a Minecraft, like, really crazy mod pack that you've never fucked around with before, and you're like, oh, wow, so I can see a couple of the endgame blocks, and I have no idea how or where to get there. Oh, I was obviously a really big Yogscast kid, and that really, like, was pretty fundamental to my media appreciation. Same thing with, like the Nostalgia Critic and similar content, like, review creators like that. Yeah, fuck it. I mean, I would rather keep resources, right? Oh my god, if this heartbeat just kills me after I resurrect mid-fight, it's healing! Oh my god. This is hell. Yeah, anytime a game is like, oh, so you think you know what's going on, fuck you, and, like, really, like, kind of goes to town on you like this, like, mad fucking respect for that. Because, like, I ain't shit, and this game knows it. That's rad. Man, I really hope that, I hope all the followers of twitch.tv/MeasleMeatloaf are having a good beginning of this year. There's so many people that if you, and, like, this is just me desperate for engagement, of course, but if you're in chat right now, and you've not said hello for a while, just drop a little emote so I know that you're having a good time, or a bad time, because if you have, even for a fucking minute, watched one of my streams, I am unbelievably grateful, because this whole, I mean, not to get so much, but, like, this whole fucking streaming thing has really just been a real rad light in what was not the best 6 months of my life. I'm gonna be real. A lot of unfun things have happened to me this past year, as with us all. But yeah, like, all the specifically, like, well, God, like, everybody, but, like, people from my real life, the fact that you will, like, want to, like, hop on and, like, help out with this bullshit, is like rad. Thank you, Logger, very much. But like specifically just like to randos, because it is such a ripe fucking barrel that you are fishing from when you want to watch a streamer. There are so many huge streamers, and the fact that people will just like hop onto this fucking rando and just be like, yeah, I'll watch this guy. And both for people like Logger Knight was just a coworker of mine who I was like, hey man, I'm streaming, and you have been one of the most like outspoken supporters of this whole shit. Same thing with like Slimy and with Chris. Like all y'all, I appreciate it very, very, very much. Like fucking bruv in, bruv out. Hell yeah. You know who you are. And that's okay. I'll allow that for now. Okay, what's more into the breach? Do y'all want to see? Yeah, it's fine. Let's do the rogue. I'm gonna respec a little bit, and I'm gonna try the rogue on number whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go forest, rock, and not desert. I'll go meadow. I will go treasury. Yeah, I will go village, wheat field, grove, blood grove. I won't go vampire mansion because the quests don't really. So the vampire mansion, like I was saying, you get the ransack village, then you get the better village. And when you complete that, you get like a quest. And like the quests are better. The rogue doesn't actually really get anything from the quest, so it's not the best use of your time. Cemetery. No, I'll go battlefield and I'll go ruins because I want to get more resources. Arsenal gets me additional item slot, and rogue gets a lot of items. I'll go I'll go oblivion and chrono crystals for upping my meadow. Yeah. And spider cocoon, because just for more mid enemies to fight. The thief, they have like, you'll fucking see, but like, you collect trophies by killing enemies in combat and exchanges them for items at the campfire. You also get vampirism, which is pretty fun. I'll put my arsenal. I'll put it in there. Cool. And we have a necklace. Oh, sick! We get the necklace slot. So you get 2 items. You can use 2 weapons, but you cannot use a shield. You also get boots, but you can't use like the ring slots. Again, like I hope that they do more with this game one day, because like getting more content from it would be rad. But just like what they have now is legit one of the most impressive, engaging, interesting games I've possibly ever played. I was so immediately sucked into the mechanics of the whole thing. It's fun. It's just really, really engaging. And I like it a lot, and I really like the shit that they're doing with it, or the shit that they've done with it. And like, I've just not been hearing enough buzz about it. I think like it does things that I've never seen games do before, and like, but it's also very hard for me to explain like how interesting it is to me. Because this has like really been the year for me to like find. It's like, oh, I don't like strategy games very much, except I'm finding some of the coolest strategy games I've ever played, and that's awesome. So yeah, whenever the rogue goes back to the camp, you get a fucking insane amount of items, and it's a lot to fucking keep in mind at once. Oh my god. Yo, we get magic shield. That's fire. So like you want to replace the lower quality one. That's the shit that always really trips me up on this one, is like parsing these 2 things at the top there. So we got dual wielding knight, ritual sword, and axe. Who's texting me? Ugh. Fine, it's my sister. Ugh. I love this. I love this fucking video game. So thank you all for indulging me by watching me fucking play it. So now this is 3 HP at the start of each day, but this doubles the effect of a day's passing and the tiles around it, so now this gives me 6 HP at the beginning of a day, so I'm trying that out on the rogue. I also love what you look like as the rogue. Not with the thick slime, but, you know, that's fine. Forest. Oh my god. Just like the anything that's got weird little interactions and synergies, like, I'm just a sucker for that shit. Like, Isaac, Rebirth is one of my favorite games ever. And still probably one of, like, the better roguelikes ever made. Just in its, like, just sheer scope and just the way it goes about all the shit that it does. And, like, the way that different items interact with each other in that game is so rad. There's, to a similar extent, Risk of Rain. Like, that's something that I have so much respect for any game dev that, like, puts that amount of work, or game devs, obviously, like, a company, or individual person, that puts in that type of work where it's like, oh, you have to think about how literally every different item would interact with absolutely every other item in the game. Like, just, like, the fucking how. Oh my god. Yeah, like, the rogue gets these, like, really big power skips, but you don't get a lot of, items, like, in between. It's a fun little thing. And also you have, like, your boots are pretty much only about the evasion stat, I think, from what I've seen of playing as them. So it's oh, also crit. Fuck it. Let's try that out. Who needs to evade when I can beat the shit out of fuckers? Nice. I also, if anybody, like, there's, like, a lot of really good, not commentary, like, video essayist, YouTubers that I really want to spend more time with, because, like, I'm constantly returning to, like, Down the Rabbit Holes videos, and to H. Barmer Guy's videos, and I've been, rewatching a lot of Ro Ramden's stuff. Like, that's more commentary style, but it's, like, really well, like, put together commentary videos. Like, the line between commentary YouTube and video essay YouTube can be pretty, thin sometimes. Like, it's just, like, one is just less scripted, I guess. But also, like, a lot of commentary people, like, do very scripted videos. I just like learning weird shit, specifically, like, Down the Rabbit Hole, like, Frederick Knudsen, his style of, like, very researched, very strange little topics I love. Like, the, Procrastinators podcast guys, like, some of them are a little bit, like, I'm not a big fan of a lot of their content, but that being said, they're, like, lore 101 streams, or, like, long-form vids, like, are some of my favorite shit, and, like, I'm planning on doing streams, like, of a similar ilk, because it's just, like, I love learning about shit. It's just like taking a dumb college course for bullshit that no one gives a fuck about. I mean, I give a fuck about it, obviously, and so do these people, like, working on this. But I just want to find... Oh, nice. Fucking... Wow, I'm like a kid in a candy store. I'll get rid of my... I love a Qatar. Oh my god, fucking... That's, the Yogscast's, Tech-It video series, or something that Reese and I talk about a lot, and something that we return to a lot. And, like, that's another, like, just fundamental Maxwell Cox moment, is just watching a lot of British men play Minecraft. And are a bunch of them kind of shitty people? Yeah. But who gives a fuck? Me. I give a fuck. Spiders? Oh, you get the fuck out of here. Well, actually, I don't know how Goblin Camp interacts with, like, a rogue run, but, probably not great, because it's always bad for me. Damn, I'm getting so many texts. I'm really such a popular Twitch streamer these days. This might be my last run. A nice big 3-hour chunk out of the middle of my day. The sun is going down, because however much I love winter, it being dark all the time makes me so unbelievably sad that I want to not be around anymore. Also, like, I don't know if... I can't remember if I said this on stream. I did have COVID for a little while there. Spoilers for my life. But, I'm still... like, I'm not contagious or anything, but I just still have, like, a bit of a dumb cough, and I'm still very congested a lot of the time. and it's really not fun, and I don't like it, and I would rather it not be what is happening to me all the fucking time. Is there anything good that I want here? Shut the fuck. Who's? Oh, yo, fucking Verolasius is going live. Fuck yeah. So when I finish this stream, I'll send you guys over to Vera's in a bit of a raid, and then I'll probably hang out there for a little bit. Do you know what Vera's streaming today, Logger? Oh, nice. So now, whenever I go back to my campfire, I get fewer items, but the quality is going to be higher, which I like.
Oh, mother.
It's a classic Gamer Horse 69 moment. That's one better, which I like. We could pop that in nowhere, and we don't need boots because we have these sick ass footwear to begin with. So yeah, however long this loop goes, if I take this into like the fucking end game, then we're gonna see that. Or if I die kind of young, then we'll end things off where they end. I think that's a fun dynamic place to end. And we've hit the 3-hour mark, and I want to start I want my streams to be more consistently like 3 hours or so. Sick. So y'all are gonna be sent over to an art stream later, and I would appreciate it if you went and supported Vera. They've been a cool supporter of the stream, and they're a friend. And like that's a fucking connection that I probably wouldn't have made otherwise. Like maybe because like I don't know, I was talking to Logger about being a fan of Twitch streams like anyways, but like I don't know if I would have found out about Vera's stream. But that's a fun thing. That's a thing that streaming and Dead by Daylight. That's a cute connection that I got there. Hey. Cut that out. There's a big old chunk of strawberry in my smoothie, and that's fucking good. So these three are the ones that are giving me all the bonuses. That's cool. Oh, I didn't even really fully realize that I had a treasury up there. There's something weird about the wooden village, or like the village? Like, it almost looks like see-through. It's weird. Damn, so these wooden warriors, like, against the necromancer, they're not that big of a shout. But against, like, someone more like the rogue or the warrior, that's, like, a pretty considerable foe. And I guess that the attack speed up would be a lot more beneficial to both the rogue and the warrior. So that's just all the stuff that you gotta think about while playing this fucking video game. Like, for everything, there's, like, built-in pause that. Is that my first fucking village? Weird drops today. That's all upon entering. Fuck that. Dink, healing, and I got a quest. So cool. Love this video game. I could spend... This is, like, I considered making this, like, a long stream today, but also I have other stuff that I want to do with my time, and I don't know if there's people that want to spend 12 hours watching me do the same shit in Loop Hero all day. That's something I really got to consider for, like, with, like, Minecraft, like, there's going to be always, things are going to be changing the entire time, there's going to be other stuff going on, but, like, with a game like, some games just aren't really set up for me to be doing them as a 12-hour or 24-hour stream. Oh my god. I like the rogue, but I just, like, I find it so hard not to just play as the necromancer, because they're like, you just get to summon skeletons and do cool, shitty, evil magic attacks, and, like, it's all horde style, and, like, it's just, like, it's like when I started playing, it's like we start playing any, like, class, like, it's just, like, some things just, like, fit the way you want to play a game more than others will. And I really wonder what the kind of playstyle is within the... I wonder what the most played character is of the three of them, because I would say that it's quite... I would not be surprised if Necromancer had, like, a much higher play rate than the other ones. Or pick rate, I guess it would be. Oh, man. Oh, but I always forget how fucking tired talking for fucking 3 hours straight gets me. And it's giving my voice a fun, kind of hoarse gravelly quality to it. That was another thing about COVID, is it destroyed my vocal cords. Like, I just couldn't fucking talk for a couple days there. Oh, I think we're gonna have a certified worm moment in a second here, which is gonna be not ideal for me. Can I put this anywhere? That can go there, I guess. Let's just get more attack speed and then fucking pray. Oh! Kill the slime boy! Okay, this is gonna be hell. Oh, damn. So if I get crits, then I'm golden. I've gotta up my crit damage chance. So that would up it by 6, but it also make my overall damage worse. Like, again, it's a very, very enjoyable balancing act, and I've really never been one to futz around with, oh, the chrono crystals are making there be a lot more scorch worms. That sucks. I don't like that very much, if I'm being honest with y'all. Yeah, like, I've never been a big fan of this type of, like stat balancy, resource balancy, real thinky, fucked up games, but like this one just scratches that itch in my head that I'm sure many very other similar addictive substances scratch in the heads of thousands of people across the world. Ooh, 3 HP healed for each kill. That just sounds like a good trade-off to me. But I want to do more high production and like dumber high concept streams. Like, it's been just mainly gaming for a while, either gaming or like the more high production ones have been me like running an RPG. But I want to do more like a Crackers for Krillians, or like me going to meet my landlord in the bog and then getting kidnapped. But just like it takes a lot of work. But I want to make, again, I always want there to be like something that makes this stream fucking like worth it to watch, right? Like, why hop on here when you could go watch like Germa or like Vine Sauce or like Wayne Radio or something like that? But you want people to have a reason to show up for you and you alone. So the guitar is the worst one. There's Kabunk and Kablamo, and that can go here. I don't think, because like some things will be like, oh, this effect stacks, but other things don't specify that. However, like, I'm sure that the thicket effect stacks, because I'm up 30%. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 times 3 is 20. So dumb. It's 20. No, it's 18. And then 20, 22. Okay, fuck it. That's probably about. That sounds about right. Oh, we'll just see how much it goes up by, right? So we're at 31 right now, and this increases it by 2% overall. So now it's at 33. Cool. So yeah, it does stack like that. What the fuck? But I don't know if the ones that are just like an area of effect, I don't believe they stack in any like particularly considerable way. Like, I think it'll just be like everything within that area is getting affected by that. And so just some more cute little things you gotta consider. Oh, that corner's gonna. I'm calling it now. This little corner up here is going to be the death of me. I've already resurrected. Oh no, I used the arsenal. Great. Which reduces item quality by 50%. That's why. But I've been getting like some. Damn. So if I hadn't had the arsenal there, I would have been getting some like really high quality stuff then, if that's how that works. Because I've been getting some like real good shit. I'm gonna see if I can deal with a future problem, and then this current problem, whatever. I can fight a lot of worms. Pardon me, folks. I can kill worms, and maybe worms can kill me, actually. But what? What? They just blew trumpets. Lowers attack speed of Valor. Oh, that's cool. Also, like, there's the the battlefield will spawn a ghost when you kill enemies, or it gives it a chance to. But that also counts to ghosts. So then when you like kill a ghost, it'll be a ghost of a ghost. And then if you kill that and it spawns a ghost for that, it'll be like pure essence, and it's got 9 eyes, and it's very cool. Damn, this is actually a pretty decent fucking run that we got going on right now. Our attack speed is very nice. I need to remember to actually utilize all of my resource things. We'll put that there. Now we're gonna get a lot more bandits, which is actually not great because they can steal our stuff. Fuck. But our critical damage is like we're one-shotting most things. They've also done a very, very good job of carrying over the kind of feel of these different classes. Like the warrior, and this sounds very dumb, but the warrior like really feels like a warrior. Like the rogue really has that super fucking, put that there. Like the rogue like is all about like big critical hits, and it's just like the same like stat bonuses that these classes get in other games. But like I don't know, this game feels really fun to play. Like it feels fun to like build up this world and like put down all these tiles and like just like fuck around with like little like rebuilding the world after it is being actively destroyed by God. Is just a really fucking fun idea. And they implemented the idea really, really well, and all of the different mechanics in the game reflect that core idea and that core image for the game really well. And what? Is the desert does that? I don't have any desert, so it's not the desert that does that. Something does that, and I don't know what it is. Well, I think I'm just gonna... No, oh fuck, I gotta kill this guy. Yeah, I'm going to, if I get back to my campfire, I'm going to retreat so that I can, spend these resources to upgrade my camp some. Oh no, we got another certified worm moment coming up. That's, again, if I can survive to my camp. I made it. I'm gonna retreat and get all these resources, because I'm still worried about the long con. Ooh, what is this? I can upgrade my canteen? No, I won't, because I want to build... Still can't make... I need one more Orb of Unity. Which I need Shapeless Mass. What gives me that? I don't know. But I'm gonna make the War Camp for the Outpost card. I'll put my War Camp there. And, ma'am, that's what the rogue looks like. That's sick as fuck. I don't know if I've ever like had the rogue in a cutscene before, but I love that. Damn, good gif. Sorry, I just got sent a really good horse Plinko gif. Can I upgrade anything? Only my mud huts, and that's not what I want to upgrade. I want to upgrade my Oh, how do I get more wood? Because you can craft stuff. There's crafting in this fucking game. Dismantle. I got one more wood, so I'm gonna exit out of this, and I'm gonna upgrade. Bing! That's a good sound effect. Upgraded. Bing! Little tower will let us see monsters even far away from the camp. But don't you worry, those beasts won't scare my men! Good for her. Hey, thanks everybody for watching almost 3.25 hours of twitch.tv/measlymeatloaf communing with the Lich'S might. Stare into the eyes of the crystal skull. And ignore that. I'd like to thank you all very much for hopping on this stream. This was a cute little time. We talked about books, we talked about video game media, we talked about all sorts of fun stuff. I would like to thank Loggerknight, Christoflop. We had Vibrant Ferret there at the beginning. Thank you very much to M3 and Henry for hopping on. Slimy1 has been in. Thank you, Slimy, for playing Lego Star Wars while this is all happening. We had a very brief attack from Luki2 Jedi. So that was pretty cute. We're back at the bottom of the shit. I'm going to initiate a raid on good friend. And what the fuck is these images? Yeah, I'm gonna initiate. What? Mojang is emailing me. I don't care about you, Notch. I'm just gonna go. It'll be easier if I do this. Oh, mute me. Okay, cool. Site is muted. I'm gonna have that open. Should still be muted. I'm gonna go to. I think it's in Creator Dashboard. Let's fucking ho. Oh, manage stream. Stream Manager. My bitrate is good. We're gonna raid Verilasius. So hop on over there and what? Oh, does Vera not allow raids? Oh no, she's good. So folks, hop on over there and support my friend while she's doing her art. I'll be in the chat for a little while, so I will see you all there. Good night and goodbye. But also, this will be up for a little second while the raid is being initiated. So you know, just do that. And goodbye, friends. Always nice.